situation here.
Your
Yeah,
screen's pulled up. So
my stream's pulled up, but it's going crappy. So just keep
I meant
streaming
your
on your end.
screen. I said your screen. I have your screen pulled up. So like
Oh, okay.
when I go live on mine, they can see what you have open.
Okay, we'll go live on yours. Because I'm live on mine. Hello, everybody. Vega here for Serpent X Tech, joined by Crypto Mykel. And
Boom.
Crypto,
Always.
take it away. Do your introductions.
What is going on, guys? Oh, hey, look, my camera is open. Cool. Boom. Double camera. All right. So what is going on, guys? Hope you're all doing well and fantastic. Welcome here to the channel. Of course, I'm your boy, Crypto Mykel. I have my co-host with me today, which rare occasion, right? We got Serpent. So welcome, Serpent. Thanks for joining in, buddy. We're gonna go over this Ravencoin Halving, kind of just talk a little bit about it. It has already happened as of like what, 30 minutes ago?
Yep. And BBT did a really good stream, educating the audience on what to expect, what's happening, what's going on. I already been mining Ravencoin for a few days, stopped for a bit, and switched back over last night. That's one of the beautiful things about Hive OS is you can schedule an event, which is exactly what I did. We are currently, if this is accurate, because the website did break during the halving, we're at 21,052,000 blocks, 68 blocks now. So yeah, we have officially switched over. Your reward, my good sirs and ladies, have now been chopped down from 5,000 to 2,500. Welcome.
Right. Cutting them down at the knees.
So we shall see. Obviously this is not something that we're going to see right away. I pulled up a chart earlier of the Bitcoin halving. Basically, it's going to take time for the network to adjust, and then we'll see how things go. Obviously, earnings are going to take a hit right now, but things will level off eventually. I think Bits Be Trippin' or Carter advised that it's just a demand supply situation, right? So if Tron Black and the Ravencoin dev team continue to develop on Ravencoin network and bring people into the fold, right, that creates that demand. But then because there's going to be, it's going to become more scarce, that increased demand with a scarce resource likely to push the price up, not financial advice. Ravencoin right now is sitting at what, 9 cents, something like that. Yeah, 9 cents. It dropped quite a bit. When Bitcoin took a hit, it dropped down. Like, what was it at? Like 15, 13 cents, something like that.
Yeah, it was. Trying to see if I can get it up here on CoinGecko. It's sweet time this morning.
I use Coinbase. But CoinGecko's pretty good too. Yeah, so it's 9 cents. 9-1.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm not gonna count all that. You guys can count that. Yeah. So at the peak, it was at 13 cents 1 month ago. If we go by
7 days ago, we were at on the 7-day chart. We were at 13 cents 7 days ago. January 5th was 13 cents. And was the last time we seen 13 cents too. That is, it's been declining since then.
I think the biggest thing for me was not so much the dollar value, but the BTC value. Back here, and I remember this, in 2019, you can see, if you're looking at my screen, Ravencoin got up to 1571 BTC or Satoshis. 1571 Satoshis was like, ooh, because you can see here, even though the dollar value is going up, which we do need to break the all-time high of 23 cents, right. The BTC value was down. So that's why I always say, and I made a little short the other day, stop looking at fiat value, look at the actual crypto value that you're gaining. But yeah, Ravencoin, dang, dude, Ravencoin's been around for a hot minute. I mean, avid supporter of crypto mining, which is why I love the community. Proof of work, And from my understanding, there are no plans to switch from proof of work, even though everybody's frowning upon it for energy consumption. So we'll see how things pan out. I'm a strong supporter and believer of Ravencoin, but obviously people don't dive into Ravencoin as hard as they do the other projects because, DeFi, dApps, this, that, and the other certain metrics. They're just interested in getting their money and get the heck out. Where us miners tend to support a project because we enjoy the project, we love the project, and we want to help secure the network. But everybody's got their own agenda, I guess you could say.
Right. Yeah. Miners are they're long term. That's for sure. Miners are a long term thing. DeFi, NFTs, things like that. Those are short term gains. People that are in those spaces are in for short term gains because they know the situation that they're in.
Right.
At any given time, any one of those platforms could just peace out and be gone. So I mean, people know what they're doing for the most part and looking for quick ins and outs. So yeah, and like you said, the BTC value is higher right now than it is the dollar value. The Bitcoin that you would actually, if you transferred your Ravencoin over to Bitcoin, theoretically and technically, that Bitcoin is actually worth more than it was when it was Raven. Uh, it's a interesting dynamic for people to like look at it that way. A lot of people don't, like you said. People are focused on the dollar price because, I mean, like you look right there in front of you. Everything is in dollar value on that
Mm-hmm.
chart. There is no Bitcoin value. Everyone's like, oh, dollar, 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 and
And all you can
Bitcoin
compare it
value.
against is the USD
Hey,
value.
there's
There's a
Bitcoin.
BTC right there, but
There's BTC.
there you go. There
It's
you
not
go.
like
But
it's
that's
not
that's not the
common.
main, right? When you go to a
Right.
website, it's always going to be in U.S. dollar, and that's for the whole world, right? The whole world compares their currency to the dollar, the euro, the yen, all that good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But the power of the dollar, unfortunately, in my personal opinion, I'm not trying to get political. I hate getting political on my live streams, but the power of the dollar is wavering due to the current circumstances, inflation, interest rates going up, blah 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 blah. So, what would take over after that? Well, you can speculate. Um, but
Right.
Bitcoin hasn't really reached that reserve currency yet. I think when it does, um, some of the other assets or cryptocurrencies that we see here on this chart may benefit from such a thing. Matic is doing pretty good today, up
Yeah.
10%. We got near 8%. Kasama, I believe KSM is Kasama, right?
Yep. It is.
6%. BNB 6%. FTM 6.8%. So some of these coins are doing good. There's a real dark green right here. Track, the hell are you?
Never heard of it.
Origin Trail.
Oh wow.
Wow.
I
Is
haven't
is
heard of that
that
one in a while.
is it?
That's been
Wait,
around for quite a minute.
does it involve the game or
No, no, it doesn't.
I want to
No,
go
it
play the
doesn't.
game. Remember the game back in well,
Yeah,
I'm
Oregon
dating
Trail,
myself
man.
here, but yeah, you guys remember that back in
I played that
elementary,
yeah, I played that stuff in school on whenever the Macs first came out, the big Apple Macs, the colorful ones.
right?
I remember when those came out. That was when I was in school. Hey, what up, Aaron Walker? He said I had no idea you streamed. Subbed. Hope all is well, Mykel. What's up, buddy? Yeah, I stream almost every Saturday morning right before Serpent.
Yeah.
And I post videos. Try to post them weekly, depending on my schedule. But yeah, welcome. I appreciate you subbing. Welcome to the show, buddy.
Yeah, Crypto Mykel and I have been doing a Saturday morning show. We missed a little bit on the holidays, obviously, because we're busy and
Mhm.
family and stuff. But yeah, usually every Saturday, starting at I guess you would say 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. But what time your time?
9 Central
9
is whenever
Central.
I start streaming. So I go on at 9, and then as soon as I'm wrapped up, sometimes it overlaps a little bit, like it has been here the past couple of weeks. I'm like, look down the clock, and he's like, oh, yeah, I'm going live, and I'm like, ah, dang it, and I was in mid thought.
Yeah, my bad,
then
my bad.
then I gotta finish talking my thought, and then we migrate over, which is always fun. I enjoy doing those on Saturdays, kind of
You don't. By the way,
migrating from stream to stream. I think we should probably maybe start tagging. I know there's a new feature inside of like
YouTube.
YouTube where I can suggest a stream after, and I think I'm gonna do that to see if it will how it kind of gravitates. because it will automatically, as soon as I kill my stream, it should push everybody to you.
Right.
Which would be super fun and like awesome. It'd be a good way to get the Saturday shows moving and like having to push forward without much extra work. Let YouTube do the work for us.
Right. And it
if
sucks.
They will.
It sucks that Red Panda doesn't join us anymore for Saturday mornings. He does sometimes stream on Saturdays, but it's not as consistent as it used to be. Me and Mykel are pretty consistent as far as 9, 10 Central or 10, 11 Eastern. But yeah, so if you're going to suggest a stream, I need to make sure, and I usually do. I do try to be good about it, but there was a couple times there where I was slept in and stuff. But I have to have my stream up the night before, and then you can add it when you're ready, and it should be fine. But if I don't post it, or if I forget to post it and then I just go live, then it messes you up. But next time you try it, let them know. And by the way, don't, just because I say I'm going live or just because you see I'm live doesn't mean you have to end your stream. If you're mid-thought or if you're trying to cover a particular topic, keep going, and then people will eventually switch over. I hate overlapping people, which is why I mentioned to all my comrades in various outlets, hey, I'm planning to go live stream. This is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to talk about. You're welcome to join me. I just want to make sure, and I check like with Chump Change or whoever to make sure that I'm not overlapping you guys. And that's just out of respect for one another. But, it's a good community that has kind of welcomed us with open arms. So I continue to make content on it. I really started out just gaming and stuff like that, but gravitated more towards the mining aspect because I like tinkering. Like this morning, where's my... I can't pull it up. You guys can't see it. Let me see if I can move it over. I started tinkering with my clocks and stuff on my GPUs. Matter of fact, let's compare some. You got an RT? You still got that 3060, right?
I do. I have a 3060 like in my main PC.
Do you recall what your clocks are for that 3060 on Raven or no? Not off the top of your head?
Not off the top of my head.
All right, so
I think I made a video about it, but
yeah, I've been looking it up. I had some dead GPUs this morning. It was 2, 3, 8, 9, 10, and 12. And I think the memory clock was too high. Like a lot of these people, it's crazy, man. I come here, hang on one second. Let me see if I can show it. I come here and I look up in popular presets, and it's like 1080 Ti. And jokers be pushing like 1300 mem through their Ti. I don't know why, but my GPU is like, nah, bro, I ain't doing it. So like, just because you see somebody has a certain clock in popular presets in Hive does not necessarily mean that you can run it on your GPU. Each GPU is so different. It's absolutely nuts.
I also look at the popularity.
Yeah,
they call it cardinality or whatever on the side. See, like, there's one that's at 105. So obviously, a lot of people run that one, which is cool. But there's some of them that I've seen some that are like absolutely ridiculous clocks, and I'm like, how? And they have like a 1 next to it, and I'm like, either they're trolling or
that's what I thought.
They have some kind of like lottery winner.
That's what I thought. I think some people actually come in here and purposely put like super high clocks that nobody can achieve just to troll. Because you got 5 pages of this joker, and this is the 1660 Ti. So we got 10 people using 1950 mem minus 200 in a core. Now, to me, Kapow, Firo, Pow, and all those other more core-intensive algorithms, you want to boost up your core a little bit. That's to me. You want to boost up your core. Now, if I was Ethereum mining, I might do a little bit negative, but it's not so much conditioned on memory. Memory does help, but it's more core-intensive, and your GPU will only be able to do what it can do. You just got to fine-tune based upon your settings. So I put the clocks for most of my 3060 Ti's and 3070s around 2300. As you can see here, I had a couple issues, and I backed it down. And so now I can go ahead and boost that up. We'll go up to 2100 on this 3070. We'll go up to 2100 on this 3060 Ti. And then just, keep testing and tuning. That's really what it's all about. Think of it, if you're a car guy, think of it as, you got your car on the dyno, and you're trying to, get the best AFR, air fuel ratio, or whatever it may be. You're trying to get that car to run as cleanly as possible, give you the most horsepower as possible, but be as efficient as possible. It really depends on what you're tuning for. You can tune for high horsepower, screw the fuel that you're consuming, or you can tune for fuel consumption, economics, stuff like that. I tune for efficiency. Yeah, I could get higher hash rates on some of these GPUs, but that's just the way I do it. Obviously, because I'm in Florida, and it's nice and cold here. What's the temperature over there?
Right now, 34.
You guys about to see where I live. Oh no, I gave it away. I don't care. So 49 degrees where we're at right now. 45 late tonight. I had the door cracked just enough. Had the 20-inch 3200 CFM fan bringing that cool air in, and it did a great job. My house stayed a nice 75 all evening. Of course, the challenge is going to be later on this week when it gets down in the 30s. I will have to have all doors and windows closed, but the mining rigs will keep my house nice and toasty.
Nice. Yeah, we've been getting down. Last week we were down into the teens and during the night, so it's nice and cool here. That's for sure. Now it's starting to warm up for whatever reason, but it's still cold at night. I think we have a high of 60 today, or this week anyway.
Broshi,
Lows of
negative. Broshi's got negative 16 degrees Celsius, bro. Like, Nope. I came to Florida for a reason, bro. Not happening. I'm good on that. Razor.
No, thanks.
Holland's Razor. He could just be an incompetent. Oh, he's talking about one of the profiles in Hive, talking about him being an incompetent overclocker. That's very true. He may be applying clocks that may not be suitable for his GPU. That was for
Windows clocks. He's applying his Windows clock.
Right. I've seen that so many times. Like, bro, no, it doesn't work that way. You're in Linux. Raven to the Moon, Necromancer. Yes. It's going to take some time. We got to be patient with it, but I definitely look forward to the future of Ravencoin. I mean, they just had an NFT, NFT auction in Decentraland. If you guys haven't installed that, you definitely need to join. Anyone need ice cubes or some wind? 21 degrees, 21 Fahrenheit. You know what? No, I'm good. I'm good. Thanks, Paul. I appreciate the offer, though. Appreciate the offer.
Ponds are frozen here.
Ponds are frozen?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Not so much today. Last week they had a nice little thin layer of ice. You can see all the ducks sitting on top of it. Like, not in the water. You're sitting on the ice, guys.
So check this out, by the way, bud. On screen right now, this is the asset that Savage Mind created me. And I actually went to go look up Savage Mind. And he still has his asset and everything. The Raven that he mined is still in his wallet. Yeah, man. So I was like, oh. I remember he sent me that. We were working on, Savage Mind, by the way, guys, if you guys are very, big into, why am I looking up Twitter on Twitter? If you guys are big into Ravencoin, you really should go check out some of the past videos that Savage Mind did, one of our fallen brothers. Really did good content on asset creation, why asset creation would be useful, use cases, and me and him collaborated on it, where we were basically saying that the Subaru S209, which is a limited edition Subaru WRX STI turbo sports car, four-door sedan, rally car, that if you were to create an asset, unique asset for each car, and then on that unique asset, IPFS or what have you, you would have the repair log, report sheet, serviceability, whatever happened logs to that car in that unique asset, so you could keep track of it. It was really good, and he did some really good content that I really appreciate.
Kind of like a VinWiki on the blockchain.
Right. I know for a fact he would have been with me doing the Ravencoin Halving this morning. I know for a fact he would have been with us.
Oh, dude, he would have been up. He'd been up. He'd been here this morning with us.
He's a big Ravencoin.
He is right now. He's watching over us. Like these guys. Look at these guys.
He's mining Raven in heaven right now. He's like, man, I got a limited energy.
He's like, guys, I got the ultimate hodl. Y'all ain't got nothing on me.
So I'm trying to find look how many Ravencoin videos he did, guys. Like, big proponent of Ravencoin. Talking about he did,
Ravencoin, Conceal,
yeah,
Ethereum Classic.
good
If
stuff.
Fireball was a coin, man, he'd be mining the crap out of that too.
Dude, I wonder. You know what? I wonder if we should create one on Solana. Just go ahead and create a Fireball
Fireball,
coin. If I do,
Fireball.
if I do that, guys, I'll let you know so that way I could send you guys some of that. I don't know about getting it on some exchanges, but I'll send you guys some. But
I mean,
Raven,
Network Chuck can do it. You can do it.
yeah, but it will. Network Chuck, did he get his coin on an exchange?
I don't think it's on exchange yet.
No. Yeah, you can create it. The
The
hard
price
part
of the
is,
the price of the coin went up. I'll tell you that. I bought quite a few of them.
yeah. So if you buy
And then,
directly, obviously that will raise the price of people, especially if people are hodling and stuff like that.
mhm.
But there's no real market to buy and sell. You just buying and selling to each other basically, direct.
I mean,
Direct.
it's a Dex, so I mean, or Solana. So you mean, it's not like you need to be on like Binance or anything like that. Like
Right.
you can swap any coin on any of the the Solana swap dexes.
Right.
Like you could go in there and sell it like inside of their decks. Like it's a coin on the chain, so therefore it's there. Uh, just if the liquidity's there is what you need to worry about when it comes to like DeFi type coins like Network Chuck's coin. Not so much getting listed on exchanges. That's irrelevant in DeFi, in my opinion, because you don't need any of that. It's weird. It's different.
I wouldn't have the time to go and like push it and be like, oh yeah, let's do this. See, this is when he transferred that asset to me. This video right here. So 1 year ago, Ravencoin transferred the asset that I just showed you guys. I think I closed it out. But yeah, really good stuff. If you're advocate for Ravencoin, I know some of his stuff may be a little bit dated now because, like for example, the critical update to the wallet may not apply anymore. But some of the other stuff is very much relevant, helpful, useful guides. Some of these videos should have a lot more views. I know a lot of the Ravencoin Conceal ones have some pretty decent views. He had a beautiful network. Like when I went to his house and I looked at his network, like he showed us on YouTube, but when I went to his house and saw it, I was like, ooh, that was some nerd stuff right there, man. You know how whatever you guys really enjoy in life, you know how when you see whatever you really enjoy in life, and you're like, damn, that's good. That was one of those moments when I looked in his closet.
What up, Tech Shinji? Just a reminder, we are live on YouTube, so
Awesome.
I know you're pretty chill with your languages.
No, Tech Shinji be going off the wall, man. He be cursing all the time. I'm joking. He doesn't.
I always custom my Christian server all the time.
All the time.
All the time. All the time.
Doing it dirty.
I was here earlier, but I guess you couldn't hear me.
No, I definitely couldn't hear you. But
I didn't even see you come in earlier. Like
yeah.
This time you popped
I just wanted
up
to
on
drop
my
by
screen.
I just want to drop by and say hello. I'll be in and out because I'm at work.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're working on your stuff, your scripts.
Hey, we'll have to.
No, like actual work.
Well, last time
you machining today, huh?
Yeah, we got a project here at work that I kind of actually have to pay attention to, unfortunately. Maybe a little later, but.
Well, go do that.
You do what you need to, brother. We're here if you want to chat with us for a little bit longer or bounce in every once in a while. We're probably gonna hang out for a little bit because I gotta do some work of myself. But yeah, man, thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, I'll probably be muted or leave altogether, but I just want to come by and say hello and support the stream.
Well, we thank you, buddy.
Appreciate it.
Have fun at work.
Appreciate it. What the heck happened to your electricity bill? Well, Paul, everybody's electric bill. If you haven't noticed, guys, go check your electric bill. Your electric bill should have went up by a certain percentage. So instead of like being 0.12, 333 kilowatts, you're like 0.1389 now. So it depends on where you live and how much electricity you're using. If you have more than 2 rigs, your electric company's looking at you like, this guy's mining and I'm going to start charging him for it. Unfortunately, because they can make more money off of us knowing that we're mining. So yeah, just go check your electric bill and see what you can do to help reduce it. I would love to get solar eventually, but it ain't happening anytime soon because I need a roof and a bunch of other stuff that I got to fix this house first. Which, by the way, I was planning on doing stuff. What?
Yeah. In my case, for electricity, guys, call your electricity company and ask to get put on electric vehicle rates. So it's an EV rate. Most of the time, they don't even, they might not, they didn't for me anyway, and I haven't seen it for anybody else. Check if you actually have an electric vehicle. But if you state that you have one, they will lower your electricity bill because it takes a lot of electricity to charge a car. It's about
I
2,000
didn't
watts
know
or
that.
Do
so
you see
to run
my
a car.
face? You guys are seeing
Yeah.
my face right now?
So
Like,
I
I'm going to do that.
I have
I have
about
an electric car.
I have about 9 cents is what my average rate is where I'm at. Not bad.
You need to figure out how to
Could be
tap into
better.
your neighbor's solar, Paul. That's funny.
So I got on that rate, and now with the averaging it out, I'm about 5 cents, 5 or 6 cents per kilowatt hour, because the
Do they
EV
put
rates knock you down to 4 cents per kilowatt hour. But it's only it's like 6 hours out of a day. So 6 hours out of that day, your rates are cheaper, and they're usually for me, it was at night. It was through the middle of the night. So from 8 o'clock at night to I think it's 5 o'clock in the morning, I am at 4 cents per kilowatt hour. The
That's
rest of
sweet.
the time, I'm at it's like 8 point whatever, almost 9 for the rest of the time. So averaging that out, it's about 6 cents, give or take. So just food for thought, guys.
You need to get on that, Shinji.
Didn't cost me anything to get put onto that rate, and you can change it in a year if it actually does not end up working out for you. I think for me, it's about a $30 to $40 difference a day.
Nice.
That adds up every day.
Yes, it does.
So that's quite a bit. And you could even run most of your like laundry machine or your dishwasher, run that at night too while it's on cheaper electric, so it save you even more.
I'm pretty sure most of y'all are night crawlers anyways.
Yeah. So just food for thought, everybody. Oh my gosh, Aaron, he says
It's weight?
it is 22 pounds. That's pounds, right? Or
That's
euro?
crazy. Yeah, it's
29
22. Yeah,
cents.
22 pounds or so. 29 pounds. That's crazy. Whoops,
That's-
meant 33 cents. Oh my goodness. That's bad,
That's
bro.
bad.
11 cents in India. That's not bad. That's basically what the average is. The average here in the U.S. is 10 cent per kilowatt hour, which is what I based all my research off of. But obviously 5 cents, broshi, nice. That's not bad. I'm gonna go ahead and send you my rigs. Go ahead and throw it up for me. Take care of it. I'll just monitor it from home. So I mean, whatever happened to co-hosting? Is that still going on? Do a lot of people do that still?
Some people do.
Where you go and send your rigs to like a bigger
Yeah.
farm area just because they have cheaper electricity and you make more profits overall?
Yep.
Obviously,
I was
you have
looking
to
at
pay
that
them.
for whenever I actually had a bid in on a shop that I was looking at where I would have been able to get dirt electricity, basically just dirt dog cheap, cheaper than what I get now, and I got outbidded, which just kind of sucks, but whatever.
Outbidded you.
Got outbid by a grow op.
Oh,
I know.
dang,
Man.
bro. Did you like
They
that?
got deeper pockets than I do.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do.
They got real deep
At
pockets.
least you got outbitted by something nice.
All right, so let's go look up some Seb FinTech real quick. So RTX 3060
Yeah, he's-
overclocks.
Go refill my coffee.
Mining clocks. Seb FinTech, come save me. Where you at? All right, Mining Chamber's got something. Let's go check him out. Let's see here. What are your clocks, brother? All right, so power limit 120, 0, 1300 or 1600 on the mem, but that's eFash. No data available. Okay, cool. Very cool website, Mining Chamber. I did not know you did all this. That's crazy. That's why you're doing so good. Dang. I need to build myself. Shinji, you need to build me a website.
Pretty amazing. Huh?
You need to build me a website. I'm joking.
I need to build you a website. That's already been assumed, man. It's happening.
All right.
One day, like when Bitcoin goes to 100K.
When Bitcoin goes down. Well, I could tell you that I know how to build websites, and I have a website. If you go to serpentxsf.com, the problem is it goes to a WordPress website that was developed for a different company. So I do have a company, guys, and for people watching in the future, because I know you guys probably won't say anything in the live chat, I'm thinking of doing the same thing that Red Panda is doing, and that's to offer consultative sessions and try to help other people throughout the world, because I get a lot of questions. I'm like, hey, I got a bunch of 6700 XTs, but they're only getting like 42 mega hash. How am I able to get 46? Blah, blah, blah. And just trying to help them out remotely to the best of my ability. I was thinking about doing that, but I forgot what website Red is using. So I was thinking about possibly doing it sometime in the future. But that's kind of up in the air. But anyways, Shinji's a master of the interwebs.
I recommend it, Serpent. I've been doing consultations for years, and
well, that's what I.
It's go ahead.
That's what I do, but not for mining. I do that for like my title is Computer Information Systems Administrator. My job is to go into a business. A business is asking, you know, how can we run more effectively, more efficiently? These are my systems, these are our setups. And I give them a quote, and then I bring in the guys to do the work. If not, I do the work myself. But I want to transition that to also include mining, where I offer it to the community to help them out. Because the problem is a lot of the guys are big, and no disrespect to Red Panda, Son of a Tech, Bispy Trip, and Voscoin. Much respect and love for what they've done and accomplished in their life. But they've gotten so big that they can't get every single person. So a lot of people are like, they're not responding to me. It's like it's not that they're ignoring you guys. It's that they literally get thousands of comments, messages, tweets, DMs. It's so hard to keep up with all of it. So for some of those that really do need legitimate help, they watched our videos throughout the community, but they're still having trouble. I might be able to help those individuals out. So if you guys are interested in that, let me know in the comments below. But Shinji, go ahead and finish what your statement was.
I was going to say that the consultation thing, I've been doing it in one form or another for years. Recently, I opened the mining stuff branch, and I'll just say that it's a very like, so people may think about it as like a shill or whatever, but honestly, it's a good way to get help to people that actually, to put it lightly, care. Most people that ask is because, you know, Google's too hard, put it lightly. And when people ask you for the help through a consultation service, it's like a legitimate actual problem that's interesting. And that's mostly what it's for me. It's helping people engineer solutions for, you know, things that they do, or like a lot of times I get questions on parts lists and stuff for water cooling, and that's really hard to do for a new person. So just saying, the consultation things is a very good way to go. And I think Red uses oh dang it, it's the website where you could like set up a store. Gamers Nexus uses it.
Oh, Squarespace?
Yeah, that's right. I think it's Squarespace or one of those.
Squarespace or Shopify are the top ones.
Shopify. It was Shopify. I believe it was Shopify. I asked Panda one time. Yeah, I don't have anything formal set up like that yet. One real quick thing about the electric car thing. So I actually own an electric vehicle, and I might have to call our local government and find out what bennies I could squeeze out of them, because I did not know about that Crypto Mykel.
I think Crypto Mykel walked away, but that's a very good point.
Oh, is he not here?
I think he just walked away a little bit ago. Probably had tend to his family. But yeah, I mean, that's a good point. I did not know that was an option. And you said you have an electric car. What kind of electric car do you have? You got a Tesla? You rocking a Tesla?
Yeah, it's a Model X. No, I'm just joking. I don't have that kind of money, bro.
Bro, you got a Model X? You got the going door Model X?
I'm joking. I don't have that kind of money.
Shinji, come pick me up.
Man, I'll pick you up in a limo, because that's what you deserve. Only the best.
Get out of here.
I drive a poor man's Tesla. It's a 2017 Chevrolet Volt with a V. So it is officially titled a plug-in hybrid,
Nice.
but it's basically a fully electric car.
Okay.
All right, I got to go for a little bit, but I'll see you guys in a little bit.
Sounds good. Take it easy, buddy. Don't work too hard. So right now, guys, all I'm doing is I'm comparing results. Actually, I could go to my own data. I could go to, what is it, Reddit, RTX 2080. Well, the hash rates would be for the original before Kapow. Yeah. Is this mine or is this somebody else's? Nope, it's mine. CMV Jax on Reddit. What was I getting? I thought Kapow I don't think was even out at the time. Yeah. So let's see here. RTX 2080 Kapow. Let's see here. Oh, best be tripping. Thank you, sir. I need some data real quick. Bits be tripping. All right, what do you got? What you got? What you got? Let me go back there. What you got? Show me that again. There you go. Ah, missed it again. Nope, missed it again. All right, so 150 on the core, 300 on the mem. What did he bump it up to? 218. He drops the power down, but what is the clocks he settles on? 175 plus 350. So that's why I don't understand why some of these people, like, if we go to the popular presets and look up to 2080, like, they're pushing the memory on those things really high. 2000, 2100, 1060. Okay, so cardinality, whatever you call it. 1600, 2000. What's up, man? Welcome back. All right, so 2080. I have it at 2250. And it's been holding steady just fine. It's still a little bit high for my liking, but we'll go ahead and bump up the core to 150 as well. So yeah, I'm just testing and tuning, guys. This is what you should be doing. Like, I give you the data, Crypto Mykel gives you the data, we all give you the data, and then you guys gotta be like, okay, well, what can my GPU do? Because it's not always gonna be super. We're gonna leave alone. TI, I don't know why, but anything above 80 it crashes. 3080, we're gonna bump that up to 150 as well. Another 3060, and then leave the supers alone.
Whoa.
Whoa, what?
Oh, today's the 11th. Oh, crap.
Why? What? Am I missing something?
3080 12 gigabyte is launching.
What time?
You have EVGA Elite you can get on the pre-orders.
Are you serious?
I
am an EVGA Elite member. Hang on. Let me move this out of the way.
I gotta scoot down to my other desk.
Yep, scoot down to my other desk. It's launching! Alright, my EVGA. Let's sign in. EVGA has sent a confirmation code to my phone number. Okay. That's cool. Making sure we're not bots.
WTF.
1, 2, 3. Confirm. We got 5 minutes to confirm the code. All right. Cool. All right. So where do I go? Let's see here. Feature products. Learn more.
In stock drops underneath 3080. There's a link you can click on.
Bear with us, guys. Which one? Falcodrin?
Just regular stock drops.
All right, I see it.
Oh,
I see it.
With the hat.
I see it. Oh, you guys can see my screen. No!
No!
No! Go away. Go away.
I'll turn off screen.
No, you're good. That goes to Ant Online. Hang on, I went to the wrong one. Which one is it?
The one right
EVJ,
above
there,
that.
I got it.
1299.
Oh, submitted. I clicked it. I did the thing. Go away, guys. Stop following us. Go somewhere else. All right, so 3080. Did they even have it on their product page yet? 10 gig. Here, I'm gonna put it.
No, it's there.
It's there. Hang on.
Just scroll down a product. It's like the third one.
10 gig, 10 gig, 10 gig, 10 gig, 10 gig. Mykel, are you sure? The third one, the third one.
I mean, I see it. Literally right there, I'm looking it up.
10 gigabyte, 10 gig. Send me the link, damn it. 10 gigabyte. I clicked the link in the thingamathing, but I'm not seeing it on their product page. You know what? Maybe hang on. Graphics 30. 12 gig. I see it. I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
Don't listen to me.
Like,
Due to high demand, notify queue is temporarily disabled.
Yeah,
Damn, dude. 13. Look at how much this is, guys. Look at how much this is. $1,300, guys. 40 mega. You're getting 40 mega hash on the 2080 Ti. All right, cool. But I have a regular 2080, not a 2080 Ti. But thank you for that data, though. Yeah, so $1,300 for the Gigabyte thingamathing. So that kind of sucks. Whoop. I think we missed it. Because when you hit submit, it doesn't do anything. It doesn't say officially submitted. Let's go to my EVGA, my notifies, and see if it's on there. If it's not on there, then we missed it. Yeah, it's not letting us sign up anymore. All right, let's see here. If I go to EVGA, my EVGA, EVGA rewards, where is it at? Elite home. My EVGA Elite home. Exclusive access. There's no products.
Looks like we late.
We late. What time did that come out?
8:12 my time. So
45 minutes
an
ago.
hour ago.
Yeah. Damn it, Mykel. Why did you tell me? I'm joking. It's all good.
I did.
What came out an hour ago?
The 3080 on EVJ.
The
12 gig.
Or whatever, yeah, 12.
The 12 gig.
Oh,
Man.
so they're not launching it in stores. They're only launching in AIB.
Paul.
Probably.
Yeah, probably not.
I would imagine. Well,
why would they?
I would have a drop today then.
Why would they?
Look, the in-person drops are the best. The cops get called every time. There's always a fight, and someone always drops their Nintendo Switch and cries. The best.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Hey, look, man. There's something to standing in line with a bunch of strangers all night for something as dumb as a graphics card that just has that feel to it. You just can't get anywhere
You just
else.
call a graphics card dumb? You better get out of here.
How dare you, sir?
Well, I mean, go back to
you were one of us.
Go back 2 years. You can just buy them on Amazon for no reason not. Like, you can just have it 2 days shipped to your house. It's only right now where this is just a blip in the market. It's not going to be like this forever.
I remember when I got my 1080 Ti, my 2080, and my 3080 for $700. You guys remember those days? Yeah, those days were great.
Those were the days.
I got them at launch day for $700. Every single one of them. Every single one of them.
Those were the good days, man. If I could go back
I
in time.
I was buying 1060s for $75 shipped off eBay used in 2018 after the crypto market crash. Like, it's going to happen one day. Yep.
Right. If I
Crypto
could go back in
Mykel, I agree
time,
with
man,
you.
I would go back and be like, yo, I wouldn't go back and try to make more money. I'd go back and tell myself to spend more money. Like, yo, dipshit, don't sell any of your cards.
Hey.
And buy more.
I would definitely tell myself yeah, exactly, right? Like, remember when the 3000 series first launched? We were like, what? No way, man. People are selling 3080 for $1,000 on eBay. That's a rip. Little did we know.
Those guys were smart as hell. Those guys were time travelers.
They were definitely time travelers.
They knew. They were like, let's go back and capitalize on this, guys. Remember when the 3000 series launched? We're on like the 5000 series. But remember when the 3000 series launched, man? That changed everything.
You guys ready? You guys ready for this?
I'm ready.
You guys ready for this? You guys ready for this? Hang on.
You got the new 3090 Ti in hand? Is that what's going on? Reveal?
Gotta look at my screen, Shinji.
Hold
Look at
on,
that shirt.
hold on.
Look at that shirt.
Let me
Take it
put
off.
these parts down.
Send it to me.
Take it off, send it to me. New shirts
Let me take a
available on dogelord.com.
Oh, that kind of gives me the Wakanda vibe. That's cool.
Wakanda forever.
Wakanda forever.
It's Wakanda.
Get
Wakanda
out of here,
forever.
Technology.
God, you're so Asian.
always-
I'm joking.
That is.
I always say it wrong. until
Whoa.
I always say it.
I love
What
you.
did he say? I
I
must
love
have
you.
missed it.
I love you. I
No,
love you.
don't. Just
I
don't
love
let it
you.
go.
I love-
Just don't let it go.
I did not say anything that disrespectful. Hey, I'm Hispanic. He knows what he is. I know who I am. We pick on each other. We love each other. We're both Christian. It's okay. We forgive.
Oh, that's what you say. I think you're mistaken. I'm actually not Asian. I'm actually a white guy. I just look this way.
I'm white too.
I have like no Asian heritage. It was like beat out.
Not
of me
that
as a
color
child.
matters. We're not saying color
You
matters.
got beat out of me.
Oh,
We're just picking on each other.
Yeah, my parents were like, you need to be more American if you want to be successful. Stop doing all these Asian things. I'm like,
Stop being Asian.
you're never gonna make it in America unless you're like an American. What's that mean? An American,
America.
duh. Well, you know,
You
America.
need to be a little white boy.
America.
basically. Like when I was in elementary school, my teacher told my teacher told my parents that the reason why I wasn't doing well in school was because I wasn't American enough. So my parents, not knowing any better, did all the American things soon after. We had pizza every Friday night. We went to a baseball game once a month. We went bowling every other Thursday. All that good stuff. What Americans do. Great.
See the
I
picture
remember.
I just sent you, Servant?
What?
The picture I just sent you. Someone posted that in DCA. Said it's so cute. I think it's Tech Man.
Let me
That is
check.
the cutest little graphics card.
Aww. Aww.
It's so adorable.
Aww. It's half the card. That's the new 3020 Ti.
How close the PCIe slot is to the metal.
Yeah.
That would never fit.
It doesn't go in the slot. They made it wrong.
I can't get it to seat right.
Shinji, I love you, right? You're like one of my favorites. Don't ever think otherwise. He's busy. His boss came over. Like, what are you doing?
Who are you talking to? No one.
Who are you talking?
You.
Who are you talking? I'm
Talking to
watching.
you.
I'm watching your stream, boss. I'm watching your stream. All right, let's see what Red Fox has got for me. I'm just going through all my hash rates and comparing what other people are showing. Ethereum update, Ravencoin. I should probably. I wish I had time to add timelines to my video, guys. I'm sorry that I don't. But yeah, my bad. All right. So, anyways, core clock. He's got 1425. VD. D 640, 620, 1275, 1135 on the mem. What do I have? I have 1150 on the mem. Okay. So, core voltage, what does he have? That's a little bit high. Well, no. 640, 620, 1275. That's memory controller voltage. Memory voltage. So 1, 2, 3. MVDD, he's got 1275. Honestly, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Is my motto, so I'm not going to mess with that. What did he have on the core again? He had 1425. I could see if I could push the core a little bit higher than that. Let's try it. Let's go. I like to do, so right now, by the way, I'm at 1150. I'm going to go 1250. See how it runs for a little bit. Take it down from there. I have 1350 on everything else, pretty much. What are you getting on your 5700s? Anybody? Text Shinji, Crypto Mykel, 5700s, mining Kapow. Anybody remember? Live
I
chat?
don't got 5700.
Oh, I don't remember Kapow.
No,
Panda
5700
sheep,
here.
maybe?
Red Panda. Well, I don't want to go to the sheet on my Google account. Damn it. I can't move it to
Just
any
open
screen
up
because
the
you'll see.
Open up an incognito tab and just.
I'm
click on the link.
trapped. Everybody can see my screen. I'm trapped. I'm joking.
You're good.
Stop
Uh,
looking
They
at
can't.
by the
They
way,
can't. They
Serpent,
can't
I
see your
know you-
screen anymore. I
Yeah,
turned that off.
I do love you. I
Stop.
love you too.
Stop looking at my porn. All right. I'm joking, guys.
Alleged porn. Alleged.
All right. So he had the
Alleged.
MSI 6600 XT, and he's getting 17 with what? What are the clocks? Oh, here we go. I was about to say. I was like, what are the clocks? 1500 core voltage 700 mem clock 1150. I'm at 1070. Well, that's the 6800. So what was I looking at?
5700.
It's about right. So I could bump up the core. The voltage, I could probably bring that down just a tad. Just a tad.
Just a wee little bit.
Wee little bit. But yeah, all right, it's fine. All right, so let's go for 6800. Let's go for 6800. Where are you at, Red Panda? What do you got here? Let's go through your notes, sir.
I still have your screen disabled too, so you're safe.
No, you can turn it back on. I'm just got it's
Okay.
it's available. It's good. Where's
Good.
Kapow, Red Panda? You don't have Kapow for the 6800, sir.
7.
Why you
Slide
keep saying
7.
7?
Row 7.
Row 7?
Ravencoin.
Oh,
Kapow.
my mic was in the way. That might help.
Yeah,
28.
that's like row 7.
28.09. What do you got? 12 core, 800 mem, 2150. Ooh. But see, that's in Windows. You gotta be careful with that, right? So that was Windows overclocking. Because if you double the mem number, that gives you close to 2150. So 1075 plus 1075 equals what, class? That's right, 2150. Good job, Paul. Sitting up front. I'll see you next time.
Extra credit for Paul.
All right, so let's see here. Did I turn on my camera? No, I didn't turn on my camera. But you could have you see me in the other camera, so you're good. Oh, Red Panda's in here. We were talking about him, and he was in here. Why didn't you tell me? What's up, Red? How you doing? I didn't know you were there. How you doing today, sir?
Oh, hey, guy.
The Ravencoin happening did happen, and you just woke up.
Yep.
Get some coffee, buddy. You can feel
We're
free
in the
to
Discord chat. if you
yeah.
wanna
come
hop
join
in.
us. Come join us, Jinxie. We'll be hanging out for probably another half an hour or so. I don't know. Maybe Mykel might go for a little bit longer, but I don't know. Let me check my work. If we're good on
New
work.
Egg Shuffle is 3080 12 gigabyteless.
Oh, but what does it have?
A lot.
Anything good?
It's pretty full today. That's for sure.
New Egg Shuffle.
Oh
I
my
don't know if
god,
you would
the shuffle.
consider
Oh my
any
god,
of
the
it-
shuffle. Oh my god, the shuffle.
Oh my
I don't know
god,
if you
guys.
consider any of it good, but it's definitely happening.
I want that Rev 2, man. That Rev 2 is so cool, guys.
It's a lot
Big
for
is
that.
looking
price-
real
for
good
that,
right now. Hard boiled.
that Xbox is expensive. I feel like a
Yes.
month ago, that same combo would have been like $300-400.
What were you saying, Shinji? What did you just say? He said something.
I was saying that scalped egg is looking real good right now. A nice hard boiled combo.
Oh my
I
goodness.
know, man.
Well, this 3060 LHR card isn't too bad. 669.
Yeah.
Ooh. Ouchies. Hey, by the way, there are some KOs out there. Asus KOs out there that if you can find them, they're actually the non-LHR version. They're the non-V2 full hash rate versions. Keep an eye out for those. I would like a 3070 Ti because everybody's got 3070 Ti's. Red Panda Mining. But it's okay.
I got 3070 Ti. It's okay.
Crypto Mykel. Red Fox Crypto.
You can thank Shinji.
Everybody's
Shinji's the
got
one that
3070
got
Ti.
it, man.
Yes, I helped him out with that one.
Well, Nefarious
But,
helped me out with my
I don't
normal
know.
3070.
I had a couple of 3070 Ti's. I wasn't too impressed with them. I got rid of them.
Yeah, they're not like the best.
It's the eye of the tiger. I don't know
It's
why I
gonna
started
get
saying
put
that.
into
Wow, like
gonna get put into my main PC
So the
just for like my main card now.
3080 Ti from EVGA is 1624. The lowest I've seen it online from third parties is like 1800. So that might be a good deal. Another $1,600 card, $1,700 card for 3080 Ti. That's $2,000.
no
Not
way,
paying
dude.
that. No, to
Yeah,
compared to others, it's a good deal. I wouldn't buy it, but compared to others,
yeah.
it's a good
Like
deal.
I would not pay more than 1,400 for
So
3080
whoa,
Ti from EVGA.
whoa. What was the price of the card on EVGA? The 3080 12
Uh,
gig?
1,400. 3080
12.99.
Ti.
No, the
29.99.
3080 it was 20. Okay, so it's 30
$12.99.
let's say 1300, and the 3090 here is 2200. Now the 3080 Ti is safely 1600. Why would I get the 3080 Ti if I could get the 3080 for almost $400 less? You see what I'm saying? Like the 3080
Exactly.
12 gig is
And has
basically the
12 gigs
Ti.
now.
Is basically the Ti. So why would you go buy 3080 Ti's if the 12 gig is coming out? Like just keep that in the back of your mind, because guess what? It's got the same bus, 384-bit now. Instead of 320 like the normal 3080, it's 384, and it has the same amount of memory, so it should hash about the same as the 3080 Ti. Like, I don't understand the product stack, but I can tell you this: Nvidia is basically recycling their silicon, right? Because maybe they didn't meet the criteria for a 3090, maybe they didn't meet the criteria for this or that or whatever. So they cut it down, put a brand name on it, and ship it out. And that's where we're getting rebranded cards or TIs or whatever. I mean, you can't fault Nvidia. Nvidia knows how to market, man. Nvidia knows how to push their products down your throats. You may not like it, but you're gonna take it. Welcome to Nvidia. Jensen, get out of my head. All right, 5700 XT.
Trying to find it.
Red Panda, where's the 5700 XT, sir? You took it off. Is it too old for this chart? 6,000, 3090, 3080. Yeah. You took it off. All right. It's all good. It's all good. Thank you, Red Panda, for your wonderful data. I got some...
What die does the 3080 Ti run? Does anybody know?
The GA102 204? No, hang on. Let's go look it up in Tech Power Up. Tech Power Up.
According to video cards, the new 3080 12GB runs the GA102-2200.
Hang on to that thought. So which one you want? The 12 gig?
No, the normal.
The normal?
3080.
So the 3080 is the GA102-200 KD-A1.
Okay. What about the Ti version?
And what was the other one you said?
What's about Ti?
No,
Yeah.
no, the other, what was the die of the other one you said? GA what?
20. It's GA102-2200 or 22.0.
Okay, this one's 22.5-A1.
Yeah.
So the
Cool.
Ti is
I was just curious if
22.5-A1.
they were. I was curious if the Ti was running the same die as the new 3080, and I was like, well, if it is, then we gonna be doing some flashing, because that would easily solve that problem.
Actually, sir,
But I don't know if you can, since the dies are different.
Actually, sir, hang on. Until we start getting some BIOS, you might be onto something there, Mykel. Until we start getting these GPUs in hand and people start backing up their BIOS to Tech Power Up or whatever, you might be onto something.
I mean,
So check
to me,
this
it
out.
looks, it's just gonna. It's the same. It looks spec-wise, it looks like a 3080 Ti, just not. Of course, it's just probably not a bend chip. It's probably the crap barrel.
So the only thing that's different between the 3080 12 gig die size or die title is the KD. It's both GA102 220A1, but on the original it's the KD-A1. No, there's 200
Kilo
KD-A1.
Delta?
So I don't
Like
know.
KD as in Kilo Delta?
Yeah, Kilo
Yes.
Delta. So, it's very interesting.
Oh.
It's very interesting how Nvidia has locked down these cards in such a way like AMD, you know, we could load the BIOS into more power tool, play around with Red BIOS editor, and get some you know stuff done. It's really cool. It's interesting how Nvidia's locked it down as much as they did.
Did Dizzy put out a video today or anything? I
The
mean,
Dizzy
since that
mining?
card launched, yeah,
Dizzy
that
gets
card
those
launched
things
today,
quick.
so
Let's
he
find
could have
out.
posted it. He could have posted a video this morning.
I could probably hit him up. Oh, hey, my boy, our boy, Son of a Tech is live. I'm gonna go over there and bug him. Yeah, not yet. The last thing was the most efficient GPU on a Helios 300.
So, you guys buying the 3050 Ti?
I'm
Well,
gonna try to get one.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get not get one, but I'm hoping one of you guys actually is Red still here. Red, you still here? Red Panda. I'm still in bed, naked and free. Thanks, Red Panda. I appreciate the visual. Appreciate the visual. Anyways,
Nothing better
Got
than
better
Make
visuals
Panda.
than me.
basically, if you're here, Red, what I wanna link up with you. Tech Shinji, Crypto Mykel, Red Fox Crypto, any of my boys out there. If you do happen to get a 3050, I would really appreciate the opportunity to remote in if you could have it on a dedicated system where we could play around with some hash rates, or I could play around in Hive. I would really appreciate the opportunity to get some data and some hash rates on various algos. I prefer Windows if I could, but Hive OS will work just fine as well, because it's much easier to switch algos and switch mining programs and just play around in MSI Afterburner in Windows than it is in Hive. Hive, you gotta wait for the system to change. The system changes, overclock's too high, it crashes, then you gotta reboot. It's a pain. So yeah, vivid imagery. Yes, Red Panda, thank you.
Perfect. It's perfect imagery.
I might
That's what
so
I
if you-
needed to get my morning going.
If you get your card, you what? A way to get your morning going. If you get your
That's how a good way to get the morning going.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Red, if you get the card, let me know. Tech Shinji, if you get the card, let me know. Mikkel, same thing.
I'm in Best Buy right now. No, I'm just joking.
I'm in line right now. I'm gonna be sitting out here for the rest of the month. 'Cause
Dude,
it
It's
comes
like
out the
2 degrees
26th.
outside where I'm at. No
Mhm.
way.
3050 Ti doesn't come out until the 27th.
You know what I'm going to stand in line for, right?
Me?
Should be no secret.
Me?
No.
Standing in line for that 3090 Founders Edition, but the Ti variant.
Man,
Dude.
you know they're gonna lock that card down.
Yeah.
You know
It's going to
it.
be like $2,000. I doubt it.
I mean,
Well, I mean, I'm
we
just
said
getting
that
it for the
about the
lulz.
3080 Ti. They released the 3080 Ti Founders Edition, and that thing was expensive, and it was locked.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I
I'm just going to get it for the
that wouldn't
lulz to make
surprise
some
me.
content on it. I can't be the guy that doesn't have the most powerful consumer cards. I'll just be nobody then.
I mean, no one knows for sure.
You always be
You know what I
somebody
mean?
to me, Shinji.
Oh, that's so sweet, Serpent. But, I got to compensate, man. Got to get a big card.
Yo, I don't understand
Big
how
card.
can you guys really run 960 on the MEM on the 5700 XTs? Like what WTF, guys? Like I
960?
960.
If you get it cool enough, you can. So my Rainbow rig, I was able to push that because the
Alright,
memory
let's
was
try.
below 70 degrees.
I'm gonna go.
Yeah, but his was water blocked though, so keep that in mind.
Well, that's
Yeah,
the
but
Gigabyte
yeah,
one.
well, yeah. That
The
is
Gigabyte one
one small
sucks.
detail that a lot of people miss.
Gigabyte.
not
Including
a
myself.
small detail. That is a very important detail.
Very tiny, $4,000 detail. Yeah, very, very tiny.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Distribution.
my Gigabyte card like super serial sucks, man.
Yeah, I
Actually,
personally found that if you get that memory below like 80, like in the 70s, 60s, you could do a lot of stuff with it. It's like remarkably stable for high clock. Like
Right.
even my Kingpin, when I got the memory down really low, I was able to push 130 out of that no problem.
okay.
Hashes.
Well, I'm gonna try to bump it up.
Pump it up.
Let's see if I can push these babies a little bit harder. So
You might have to give it more voltage for stability though.
your mom loves to make good biscuits. Sure, I'll do that.
What?
My 5600 XTs run.
This is why I
That
don't
was
do
like
live.
so random.
This is why I don't do live streams. You get to see me in character. Like this is me, my goofiness. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, he's got the
thought you were
freaking.
reading that.
He's got the memory voltage at 1310. He's got the core voltage at 800. This is the hobbyist miner. And I have
like
it.
Hobbyist Miner. He's a good guy.
I have core voltage at 850. I think I should be fine. We'll see. If it crashes, Shinji, I'll do what you said, okay? If it crashes, it's all your fault, though.
As long as you have someone to blame and it's me, I feel honored.
Let's go.
Yay.
Let's go bug Son of Attack. Let's go see what he's doing. What are you talking about today,
I like
Son of Attack?
Hobbyist Miner's voice. He's got the I like to just listen to his voice. You guys excited about that 6500 XT from AMD? 107 watts TDP or something like that.
Not really.
4 gig though, only 4 gig.
4 gig, depending on where you read. I've seen 4 gig and 8 gig stats, so I don't know. I don't know what they're doing anymore with all of what they got going on there. It looks like they're trying to move away. Everyone's trying to move away from the 4 gigabyte standard. It's what it looks like. But they don't want to give it up just yet because they could still make money on 4 gigabyte.
Appeal to the miner.
You go to appeal to anybody at this point. They're not. I don't think they're trying to appeal to just miners. They're trying to appeal to anybody who wants it.
Yep.
They know it'll sell.
I will say right now is a bad time for GPUs because of the demand. Between now and maybe a year from now, GPUs are not going to be good. They're going to kind of suck. They're going to be expensive. But when we hit a bear market, that's when they start innovating and making them better. And we were delayed about 2 years from the last time this happened. So that's why we have good GPUs now. But the ones coming in the future, I personally think they're going to be utter garbage. Performance per dollar, relatively speaking. Because, hey, look, this thing exists. It's sold out instantly.
Hey, look, we have it. And it's gone.
And it's gone.
Yep, and it's gone.
And it's
South Park, all the way.
They're,
My favorite
they're talking
scene.
about doing the same thing for the 3050 as well. The new 3050 that's coming out is they're looking at releasing a 4 gigabyte and an 8 gigabyte variant.
Oh my god, it's the 1063 and 6 gigabyte all over again.
Well, I mean,
Why is
it's
this 1060 so cheap?
1050 is the same way. You had the 1050 and then you had the 1050 Ti. 1050 was 2 gigs, 1050 Ti 4 gigs. So,
Yeah, but that's that shows the difference. They made two 1060s. They're both called 1060s that had 3 and 6 gigabytes. But what I mean with the 1050 and 1050 Ti, there's a differentiator.
the name.
I don't know, it
that's
just made it a
it.
little easier to identify.
The name was the only differentiating factor.
Yeah.
Because they were the exact same die. They are the same card. Just one has 4 more extra, 2 extra gigabytes of memory, and that was it.
It's a one extra memory pad on it.
Is that it's clear that with the 6 nanometer,
I had 3.
But they also released that after they released the 3060s or 1060s. That was the 1050 Ti was a afterthought.
6500 XT is looking at €299, and that's for a 4 gigabyte GPU.
And it looks like confirmed release date is the 27th. 27th for the 3050 to be released.
I don't have insider knowledge, but from what I've heard, we don't have more supply coming until the factories are done in 2023, and that's just when the factory is complete. That's not necessarily even when manufacturing has ramped up. So it's kind of up in the air as far as can you bet on GPU market crashing?
I gotta restart my miner.
I don't know.
Lost a couple GPUs.
Down. If the market crashes super hard, I think what you would see, just from my perspective, would be a total crash of the GPU.
So he gave me a shout out. I went to go say hi and he gave me a shout out. I was like, go sub. Drops a link. Like, thanks, bud.
Provided
So I love this
the price
community.
of crypto is also down as well. And that would be because I don't.
Could you imagine when the market climbs back up again, Mykel? Can you imagine?
That'd be so exciting.
Like,
I'd be like, look at all you fools.
yeah,
Again!
Now. We all know mining is dead. Sell your GPUs now.
sell
me.
it.
Sell them to me.
Sell it to me. Sell them to me.
Yeah, I mean, hey, look.
I'll
No one's
gladly
gonna
buy
buy
them.
your farm off you for retail. I'll give you 20% off retail for it. I mean, take it or leave it. Otherwise, you'll lose all your money because crypto's gonna crash, just like in 2018. Fear.
Actually, let's go
I
see.
think we got at least two more pops before we hit the big winter.
I think winter is coming. What are you talking about? Winter is
It's
coming. I think winter is coming now.
Most definitely.
That's me
Most
personally.
definitely. I think we're gonna have one more pop.
All right.
I think we're gonna drop down to maybe 32, 30. A lot of people will be like, "Oh my god!" And then things fall apart, and then people sell their GPUs, and then we buy them, and then we laugh at them, and then things go up, and then they're like, "Can I have my GPUs back?" And we're like, "And it's gone."
Yes, you can have it back, but at 3 times the price.
Right.
Right. All right.
But hopefully the GPU,
GPU.
maybe the second-hand market would get better now that Bitcoin's been stably down in the 40K area. I mean, yesterday it went down to what, like 38K, something like that?
According to Naib Bukele,
So right now, as I mentioned in my short video, if you're looking at my screen, right now I'm only making $60 in fiat, $50 after electric. But I warned everybody not to look at the fiat value, to look at the actual amount of crypto you're earning. I'm still making the same amount of crypto. Still making the same
here.
amount of crypto. Now,
Making
check
a
out
little bit more, in fact.
check out Ravencoin. So if you're looking on my screen, Ravencoin, the estimated rewards is at the top. The estimated rewards 24 hours at the bottom. And you can see that the top one has already dropped down. So I was averaging around 500 Raven every 24 hours. So 437, it's bright. But the 228 is where we're at now. So basically, whatever your rewards were, whatever you were getting daily, weekly, monthly, cut that in half, and that's what your rewards are going to be now for a short time. As the hash rate and the network difficulty kind of taper, kind of adjust. You know, difficulty won't adjust unless miners' hash rates pull off the network, right? Am I correct on that, Mykel? The difficulty won't go down unless a number of farms and miners drop off the network, correct?
that one's a joke. Never mind.
You're talking, but I can't hear you.
Enough to provide energy.
You're correct. As soon as everybody realizes, as soon as everybody gets home from work and like, oh no, I'm not making enough money on here anymore to sustain my electricity bill, you're going to watch the network hash drop, you're going to watch the difficulty drop, and then all of a sudden, you're going to be making the same amount you were making before the halving. And then because everybody's gone, and then you'll have the fluctuation of everybody realizing that at the same time, and they'll be like, oh dude, look, it's back to normal, and then everybody's going to go back, and then it's going to drop again, and then everybody's going to leave again. It's just a vicious cycle of people not paying attention.
So
Some people will move on to other coins because they don't feel that it'll be viable, and then so things won't always be the same, but you'll definitely watch it fluctuate for like the next week. It'll be jumping up and down,
and then things will settle. Things will settle, and then everything will
always
be
do.
good again.
just give it like a week or so for things to settle out, everyone to kind of make their own decisions of what they're going to do, if they're going to stay or if they're going to go. Once everyone finally makes those decisions and stops popping around, you'll notice a more standard.
Thomas Berglund. It's winter here. It's -2 degrees Celsius. Yeah, we had everybody post their temperatures earlier. A lot of people are getting cold right now. It's even cold here in North Florida. And when I say cold, it's probably like flip-flops and board shorts for you.
Yeah, what, like 60 degrees or something? Is that cold for you
No,
guys?
it's 40. It's 40. Come on now. Give us some
Exactly.
Do you even know what it means to be below freezing, sir?
credit. Yeah, I do. I was born and raised in New York, sir. I was born and
New
raised in New
York?
York.
Have you ever
New
watched
York,
the ocean
you dang
freeze?
Yankee?
Yeah, I moved down to North Florida, Jacksonville in 1996 when the Jaguars were good. And I've been living here ever since. I mean, I moved around, so I know snow, I know the ice, I know the cold. I know how to deal with it, but yeah, I'm definitely a tropical. I'm Puerto Rican. I'm definitely a tropical type individual. Let's see. You got any live chat questions on your side, Mykel?
No, everyone's on your live chat.
That was a very
chat.
nice way to say.
Famous Achiever says if every streamer would stop bringing up selling, then later on people will regret it. Then there will be more GPUs being sold. But if you keep putting it out there, then more people are going to hold more their GPUs. And on top of how fast we have ROI on a GPU compared to 2018, people are going to hang on to it regardless of what we say. To be honest, Famous. You know, everybody says do your own research, but yeah, I mean, me, Tech Shinji, Crypto Mykel, Red Panda Mining, Red Fox Crypto, all my favorite guys out there could just be like, hey, yeah, sell your GPUs, crypto's done. And then if we get like a nice influx of secondhand market, that'd be cool. But you know, there's just going to be somebody out there that just picks them up for cheap. There's always somebody. One man's trash is another man's treasure. So there's always somebody that wants to pick up what somebody has sold. But we'll see. Good point though. Valid point. I'm not selling my GPU. Dude, I got GPUs from way back in the day. I got a HD 6750. I got a 7750. I got a, you know, classic Nvidia GPUs. Like you guys seen, if you haven't seen my collection, probably go through it one more day on a different video. Just go through my various hardware GPUs that I still have from past eons. Because one of my first crypto mining rigs was powered by an AMD Sepron. I don't have that anymore, but I still have the Phenom X2 9950 Black Edition, old school Thermaltake, Orb, heatsink. Yeah, I still got my old tech and stuff like that. I don't let go of it, and if I do let go of it, I like to recycle it. And I urge you to please recycle your components. Don't just throw them in the trash, because there's gold, there's copper, there's rare earths in those components that we need to use as a human race. Right? Doesn't matter what nationality, religion, country you're in. The world needs to definitely understand that we're using more resources than the Earth or Mother Earth can naturally replenish. So we need to recycle. What sucks here, though, is because of the pandemic, they actually stopped picking up recycle in my neighborhood, which makes me very upset. So I have to go bring all my recycles and stuff to another place. But yeah, we just need to, you know, be mindful. If you're going to get rid of your hard drives, obviously wipe them correctly. Try to recycle them if possible. PCBs, motherboards, video cards, stuff like that. What's up?
Don't lose your Bitcoin wallet and go lost in a landfill, you know, that type of stuff.
Go see Nemesis. He'll go shoot. Just put the hard drives out there on the fence and shoot them.
That'd be Yankee.
That'd be Yankee?
The Yankees one shooting hard drives and graphics cards.
You know, I miss Yankee. I haven't seen Yankee in a while. You need to tell Yankee he needs to come hang out with us one day.
He does. That'd be a hell of a time. He cracks me up, dude. His giveaway live stream, I couldn't stop laughing. Man.
He's
Giving
really
away the
on
bath water
Misfit
and all
stream
that.
and Red Panda stream a lot.
Yeah.
Bath water.
Famous
That bath water
Achiever.
one was
New Yorican. Same here, brother. New Yorican. That's what's up. Boricua.
In the metaverse.
I don't know. Does YouTube pick up Spanish curse words? Does it demonetize me because of that?
Go ahead and talk
I don't know.
about
Absolutely.
crypto mining
Don't ask
Great.
me how I know.
Great.
questions and answers for the day.
It doesn't matter. As long as it's in a main language of 144 nations in the world, it'll pick it up.
As well as up a little bit in ETH. Now the ETH were only up 0.001 based off of somewhere between 5 and 5.5 gigahash a second.
Speaking of which, totally unrelated. Crypto Shape did a live stream the other day with the, I think it's an ASIC that Yankee shipped him. And I did not know this, but Yankee has like all this freedom themed US flag stuff in his packaging. It's pretty cool.
No, we're up in US dollars
America.
as well from the
America.
with the name Yankee, you need to be an American. You can be American.
My RTX 3090 go down, and it's been a little
So we dropped some hash rate. Let's see what the block is at right
Showing
now.
Like 714 megahash a second.
21,133,000.
The Gigabyte
Our
card
market cap
is
dropped out
all
of $1
there,
billion.
so
Like
we
Ravencoin's dropped like a
just
rock.
fixed,
As far as market
one
cap
here, so we're gonna be
recently. That
this
sucks. Let's look
39
at it.
Panda stopped
back
solo
to
mining,
Yeah.
didn't he?
I'm replacing the Gigabyte
Panda stopped solo mining?
one,
I
and
think
Red
that's what
Panda
his recent
Yeah,
video
today.
said.
Red Panda stopped solo. Oh, he released a video earlier.
In the next
think
few
so,
days.
yeah.
He didn't.
The rest are
Hasn't
So
stopped
yeah,
yet.
he didn't hit any blocks.
in their
So he's
proper
gonna go for a
spots,
couple
but,
more days, and
it
then
is a
he
big
says he
rig.
might stop or give like an aftermath.
How long was he mining
Just
for,
that
Came
though?
out this morning.
alone is 2.68
2 months.
kilowatts, or
And he didn't hit any blocks?
2680
He hit one block early on, then he stayed on it, taking a gamble.
I'm throwing my hat down for him. That sucks. Because on the solo
Yeah.
mining calculator, he should have at least got 4 or 5 for 1 month.
Mhm.
in a few days.
But see, that really depends on
Bad.
one, the pool, two. So he's probably using 2
Your
miners.
luck, your
Your
ping,
luck, your ping, yeah.
everything. Everything comes into play more
There's a
so
number of
when you're
variables.
solo mining.
To find out if you're good at, it's really hard to find out the best coin for solo miners. Let's see here, solo mining calculator. It's really hard to kind of like estimate what it should be or what you could get. Let me see here. Where was that?
2cal is a good tool I use.
On small rigs, unfortunately.
Yep, right there.
It may be
So let's see.
I feel like
here.
I love
solo
that.
mining is really good if the coin is new.
So with my setup,
So there you go.
with my
Okay.
setup, I wouldn't hit a block for what I should. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if he's got more than me, it depends on how many rigs he had pointed towards it. So, but he's definitely got more.
Oh,
hash
he had
rate
a
than
single
me.
3090.
Oh, dude, no, yeah,
Yeah. Sorry,
No.
single 3090 solo
Solo
mining.
mining, no, bro. You need to point like most of your rigs towards it. So I have 500, over 500 mega hash with all my GPUs pointing that direction 24/7, which one GPU is not 24/7 because I'm using it to record, stream, stuff like that. I would hit 1 block a week or 3 blocks in 30 days. But technically, if you think about that, we have to wait for it to kind of settle down. But originally, I would be making more mining Ravencoin solo than I would be mining Ethereum or anything else. Originally, but things are changing, so we gotta take that into account. Obviously, let's see here. What other coins? Do they have all the GPUs here? Let's do some math. Let's do some math. So I got 2 3070s. I got 1
Got
2080.
some of that math.
I have, where's the supers? There it is. So there's 2 supers, 1 TI. I have, they don't have the LHR ones on here. Anyways, I have 3, 4.
I don't think it really matters if you're calculating Ravencoin.
Well, I'm going to see what else it recommends. But it doesn't have all my GPUs, unfortunately.
Yeah.
1,
Fly text Shinji.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. What am I missing? What am I missing? I'm missing something. A regular 3060. There it is. All right, boom. All right, then we got
which is the same as like the
5 of these. Nope, we have.
the 1070 Ti. So
Well, I guess 5 of those. 5 of those. 1 of those. 1 of those. 1 of
Keep in
those.
mind if you guys are
And
looking
1 of
for
those.
like a budget rig for Flux.
Okay, so Fero Coin
Those,
may be the most
and then
profitable
the rig
for me
that
to
I'm
solo
using right
mine.
now, which are the 1060.
I would hit a block. I hit 2 blocks every
2
day,
days. 2 blocks a day, yeah.
and then 12 blocks a week, and
That
then
says
51
Nice.
blocks every 30 days. So that's less than what I would make mining Ethereum normal.
But
Unfortunately, because the block reward for Fero isn't as good.
let's
Right.
go
Try to
ahead
solo mine
and
Ethereum.
look
Good
at
luck with
my
that.
stats.
0 blocks.
Ethereum,
0, 0, 0.
I'm too small.
not really
What about
That's what
Flux? What's your solo mining for Flux?
You want me to find out?
Other
All right,
than
hang on 1 second. So
price,
this is
no real
Cortex.
big drop-off
It's on the same calculator.
That's crap.
other than price.
That's crap.
Go ahead
Let's see
and take
here,
a look
solo
at Flux.
mining,
We saw that
1 block a
huge bump
week.
in difficulty yesterday. Let me get this
So I don't have enough hash rate. Flux got very popular, brother. If Flux wasn't as popular, popular, I probably would do better. But
They
Very
also
popular.
don't account. They also don't the 2cal doesn't calculate in
3.75
parallel
mega
assets.
solutions a second today.
Oh yeah.
So the network
Oh
is
yeah. I
growing
forgot about it.
rapidly.
So if you click on it, see if it'll let you adjust fees.
Still down over like January
See where it says fee?
9th or whatever.
¿A
but
dónde?
Can you
up
click?
from yesterday.
Aquí?
Can you click the fee?
Sure,
No.
Yeah.
No pone.
definitely
Damn.
up.
And it says
Well,
EU location, because that's where the solo pool is.
Flux is
Which
Yeah,
I'm in
but
the
there's other-
States, and that could be a
There's
problem.
other pools. There's other pools too that
For solo mining.
I think Miner Pool has a calculator on their website.
Look at this.
Well, if you want, if
No,
you
that was just
if
that
you
was just a statement.
talk to your Flux people and let me know if they want me to
My
do
my
something.
Flux people.
Yeah, your peoples.
This doesn't work.
I don't know if they're your peoples anymore, but
I'll have
Talk-
my peoples talk to your peoples.
yes, and we'll do lunch. Ergo, let's do Ergo. Let's see here. 1 block a week. Yeah. So if you guys don't got like at least 2 rigs, like solo mining is not really all that. Not unless we go after some of these S coins, right? You know, like if we go after, like if you come to what to mine and you sort by reward. Actually, let me do it on a different page because I don't want to mess up my setting.
Yep. So the
If you
reward
sort
has to
by
have-
estimated rewards, 24 hours,
Yeah.
right? Calculate.
So
You know, we could get
it's good,
45,000 Bitcoin Z
but
and
something looks wrong
you know,
here on
15,000,
the
13,000
chart.
Lithium, or 9,000 BitTube Cash, or 4,000 Bit Cash. You know, so you can mine and solo mine some of these S coins.
Because
You won't make as much as far as fiat value to cover your electric if you're paying bills, but could you imagine if, and I'm not saying these coins will, but could you imagine if you had thousands and thousands of these coins, maybe hundreds of thousands, that you mined up over months and stuff like that, and the coin pops off? Like, that might be worth it. It might be, but what project is it? What project is going to pop off? You don't know. I don't know. Nobody's got a crystal ball. So yeah, so it's just a kind of catch-22. What do you want to do? Stuff like that. So just got to be careful.
During the halving broke it.
And some of the coins that are on what to mine, some of the coins that are available to mine are not even on what to mine.
So
Like if we go to Zerg Pool, you can see what's hot on there. And some of the coins that are on there that are hot, you never even heard of. Let's see here. Equihash 192.
So the network difficulty has
Load.
dropped. It looks like the network difficulty has dropped by
Z
about
class Ycash. So Ycash was becoming a profitable coin to mine, to be honest. I saw that popping off quite a few times in my monthly series. Heavy hash.
Correct
What is heavy hash?
It's a good thing to note there, Paul.
then,
He said if you want to know what it would be for like your solo
of course,
mining,
that does mean I'm
for like
curious,
solo mining Flux, you would just add plus 39%
would we see
because it
That's
adds
what it is. That's
39%.
the parallel
Yeah.
assets. Okay.
we did
Yeah.
see an
So like you would
increase in
do your
price
solo
of
mining,
being back
and then
up
what it would be per block, you would add
9
39%.
cents, I guess.
So yeah,
Is that right?
Okay.
good call, Paul. Forgot about that. Because I know on what to mine it does it the opposite. They take away it's a negative percentage. Hold on, my dog's barking. Somebody's probably here.
So no real pump.
All right. Go do what you need to do.
24-hour increase.
Let me make sure my mining rate came back
Compared
online.
to Bitcoin, it's up 0.64%.
Oh, Shinji dropped off. It's just me all by
We gotta
myself.
Give it a few days to see what miners start selling it at.
Yeah. So how's everybody doing? Probably gonna end the stream here
Okay.
shortly, unless Son of a
Mining pool
Tech
profits
gets
for the week.
done.
Last 90 days, Mining Pool Hub in first, Crazy Pool in second, and Ether Mine in third. Last 60 days, Mining Pool Hub in first, with Crazy Pool in second, and Flex Pool in third. Last 30 days, Mining
So
Pool
add
Hub in
39%,
first,
you
with Crazy
say?
Pool in second, and Flex Pool in third.
Okay.
Last 21 days, Crazy Pool in first, with Mining Pool Hub in second, and Flex Pool in third. Last 14 days, Crazy Pool in first, with Mining Pool Hub in second, and ZET in third. Last 7 days, Mining Pool Hub in first, with ZET in second, and Nano Pool in
99.430.
third.
So $138 a week.
ZET in first, with Mining Pool Hub in second, and 2 miners in third.
$134
For the
a
last
week.
day, the
$134
crazy
a week.
pool is in first with
So,
GT in second and Nano
Yeah,
in
it's
third.
not gonna beat.
Take a look at ASIC mining
Wait, what was I looking
hardware
at?
for the day as well. Gold Shell
Yeah, that's a
K6
week.
still in first place, but it has dropped pretty significantly.
So it doesn't
by
beat
about
Ethereum, but it probably beats some of the other coins.
$70 in profitability.
I mean, you can see Flux is the second most
25th
profitable
initial,
cryptocurrency for me to mine on my
announcement,
my setup.
launch
You can get
announcement.
15 Flux a day.
85 still cranking out.
Stuff
in
like
second
that.
At $131 a day.
Equilibra
Then you got
definitely
that Silicon
growing.
A11.
Zero doesn't look good in dark mode, but
which,
Zero's been profitable for some of the
nobody
LHR
has.
cards
Then you got the Antminer
and the
L7,
ProgPal. So I think like ProgPal
9500 megahash a
type
second.
coins, Kryptonite GPU type coins,
Litecoin and
Ethereum
Dogecoin,
Classic,
which
of
is
course,
6 a day. I heard
and
that some of these are starting to hit
Ergo
arms.
are going to be your top coins to keep an eye on after ETH 2.0. That's my personal
You got
opinion
the Gold Shell KD
of what's going to happen.
coming in after
We'll have to
that,
see
40,
what happens.
66 a day. The purchasable stuff. Talk about that. From BT Miners. Make sure you guys go find my affiliate link for it if you don't mind. But you do have the KD
Live chat, you
box
still with me? You guys still
here.
with me? You
Here's
guys
the
working? What are you guys
L7,
doing? You guys working?
But
You guys hanging out?
they're expensive. One of the things about ASICs that I think they should be mentioned is that, first of all, stay away from Ethereum ASICs right now, because then you're just gonna have bricks. But ones you can kind of bet on that seem to just they're gonna be around forever seems to be Bitcoin. So if it was me, I'm leaning towards Bitcoin ASICs if I can get to the point of purchasing them.
Yeah,
And
they're
that's
so
just me,
expensive,
my
bro.
thought process,
They're so
personally,
expensive.
if I'm going to shift and hedge into that. Now, I do think Dogecoin will be around for a while, and Litecoin for sure will be around for a while. I don't know
I like
what
Litecoin to
the-
minimize transaction fees, to be
and
honest.
Long term, I don't know.
That's
for
really
sure
good.
That they don't switch off their current script algorithm. Because if there's like this Elon Musk push for Dogecoin, I feel like he's going to push it off of the algorithm if he's got any influence over it.
Yeah.
So
Elon Musk.
that's kind of the way it goes. Yeah, we are recovering in price today a little bit, which is good. So don't worry about it. I manifested it last night.
Drinking your protein shake,
Jokes
Blind Ryan?
aside, it is looking better as far as all that is concerned. I still think pricing on equipment's a little high right now.
Yep. I
think
can
it's
tell
a
you
little
that.
high
Let's go
right
look
now,
at eBay
everywhere.
real quick. eBay.com.
That's how I feel.
RTX 3080.
I don't know how you all feel.
Buy now.
That's how I feel.
Sort by lowest
All right,
first.
let's get into questions and concerns.
Okay, that's not what I was wanting, but
Super
okay.
chats first.
Full
then
gaming
tag out some
PC
of the tech
for the same amount as a
questions.
GPU with
Wanna
a
say
GPU
thanks
in
for
it.
the
That's
50
crazy.
NOK.
That's
from
crazy.
Stiggy38.
Probably steal your money.
Here are your
$1,400
three favorite
for
questions.
KL,
Why do you not like
RL.
Nice Hash? What to mine after
Really
ETH
want
2.0,
KRs.
And where can I buy a GPU?
1460 KH.
Have you guys seen what some people are doing on Nice
LHR.
Hash? Have you guys seen what those bots are doing?
What are the bots
Speaking
doing?
of
Son
Nice
of Tech. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Let me see if I can pull this out. So there's somebody that is basically
Bots on Nice Hash.
somehow. I'm gonna try and figure out how this works. So there's what you can do is essentially rent a ton of hash power.
Right. We can do
So it's been happening on like smaller coins as well. We were talking about like those proof of work.
that. $1,800 for 100 mega hash.
Odd behaviors or whatever. There
Consistent.
seems to be
And
somebody
someone
that's
does
playing
good
with a
deal.
lot of them with solo blocks.
Doesn't sound like it to me though.
But then what I caught wind of was doing it like on Ethereum, but doing it when the particular block is going to have a huge reward. Anyways, things that people are using Nice Hash for. What to mine after ETH 2.0? Flux, baby. Where can you buy a GPU? On the internet
On the internet.
or Micro Center.
On the internet.
Bam. We did it. Easy.
All right, let's go look up. Crypto
Dynamite
Mykel,
Mining
if you're
said,
not
"I
back in a
found
little
the tech.
bit,
I just
probably gonna
built a
wrap up the
12 by
stream, brother.
6600 ETH
I
rig
just don't want you to keep
and
streaming.
4 6600 flux
There's nobody
rig,
here.
and you got 15 ASICs. So, I
So
feel
the
you
non-LHR
expand
3060s
guys.
are
Nice.
down.
You have a
They
lot
are
of ASICs.
down.
May I ask what type of ASICs you went with? Dead by Shadow said that Raven just halved. I think we just discussed that, so we're good there.
Let me see if we could find some identifiers. It is it is a RX. Ooh, I think that's LHR, guys.
Ray Spears asked about Strong Block. I haven't looked into Strong yet.
RX.
I've heard about it.
EVGA.com.
Strong nodes or whatever. I've briefly heard about it, but I have not had the chance to
products.
research it. Oh, I
3060
know
Ti.
that I need to. I know that I need to.
RX. So KR is what we really want. KL. Where the heck is RX? I think RX is LHR,
Alright,
guys.
let's look into it a little bit. Since that
Let's try to
is
see if
the
we can figure this
question
out.
today.
So
I don't really have an answer
08GP5.
So strong
08
node, start your
G
own node in a few steps
P5.
and collect rewards. FAQ hot topic.
08GP5.
How do I create a node? Nodes are available to create in two
3663K
ways.
RX.
Node as a service or bring your own node.
RX.
In order to create either type of node, you will need 10 strong tokens, ETH for monthly fee and or gas, and information to submit your node. What does a
Yeah, it's an
node
LHR
cost?
card. See? I
I
hate that, guys. Be careful. It says it's full hash rate, non-LHR, but clearly it isn't. This guy is lying, and he's trying to take your money for it.
but can be earned back over the relatively short
Like,
period of time.
Show some verified
I mean,
proof.
Yeah, so these are master nodes, but it's built
This
on
card
the
is
Ethereum.
originally
so then
KR that was refurbished by
question
EVGA, now
is-
labeled as RX. Card is very power efficient. So they, I don't trust that, guys. I don't trust that. He says it was originally a KR model, so full hash rate, but then was refurbished by EVGA and now labeled. Why would they change the label? They wouldn't change the label. That's jacked up, bro.
But what are they trying to do?
That sounds real sketch. That sounds real sketch. Anyways, so $1,200 for a full hash rate 3060. I trust these crappy Dell lookalike things more than I trust, you know, whatever that other person was saying. So $1,200 for those. Let's look up 3070s, non-LHR. Around the same price, $1,200, 12 maybe 1,300. Let's look up 3060s, non-LHRs, but you're gonna need a full length slot.
This sounds like
Way
one
too
of
expensive.
the
Way too expensive.
deflationary.
And let's see if anybody's already promising
To
12
me,
gig models.
Sounds like one of those deflationary scam tokens.
Card poster. Wow.
Yeah. This is one of the deflationary scam
There's
tokens.
no way that's a 12 gig.
It's the same
Oh,
thing
that's
that
3080
was
Ti.
happening
I'm
on,
talking about 3080 12
Uniswap
gig.
with things like Liquid and Liquid X, etc. And you can tell that from
See, this one's
basically
claiming
from here,
12 gig,
from this,
but just
the
came out
tokenomics.
today. So how is it 12
So
gig?
burned and then increasing
It's 10
burn
gig.
over time.
Look on the box, guys. Come on, man. Get your labels right, bro.
And what they do
What are you
is
doing?
they get you to
Let's see how
lock
much an
up a
RX
certain
5700
amount,
is now.
and they burn it
RX
when you lock it up,
5700.
and they burn it
I'm
when
about
you
to text
take it
Crypto
out.
Mykel and be like,
Which
yo, bro, we're
reduces
going to end the
the
stream,
supply,
guys. Let's go.
increasing the demand,
650? That's not
which means
bad.
that essentially
For the
the
Mac,
price of
probably
the
have
token
thermal
should
issues,
go
but
up.
That's not
That is
bad. That's not too
provided more
bad.
people
I mean,
buy,
I'd
so
rather
this is the
get
same
it closer
thing
to
that the
4 or 5.
token, like a lot
What
of
was the
tokens were doing
5700's
previously,
MSRP?
where they
it
would
was
have
3
you
something,
add liquidity, but they would take
MSRP.
5% of the token and burn it whenever you would add
Yeah,
the liquidity.
449. So
and
I'd
then
rather
you
get it
pull
close to
out, they
that.
would
Maybe
take another
5 hundo.
5% and burn it. So you
650
basically
isn't bad,
needed the
though.
price of
That's a
the
pretty good
token to
deal.
go up to compensate for
PowerColor
the burn,
849.
which meant
So
that
yeah,
you
5700
basically
is still
turn
super
it
expensive,
into
unfortunately.
which makes sense why I'm hearing about Strong now.
Oh, hey, more
is
people
you
showed up.
basically turned it into a Ponzi community that is spamming everybody that's gotten in is now spamming
There's
everybody
another
to
guy
get
talking in
in
the background.
because
Yeah,
they need
it's
you
Son of
to
a
get
Tech.
in and
I'm
burn
listening.
some
I'm
of
listening
your
to Son of
money
Tech.
to
Me and Crypto
increase the
Mykel just
token
been
price
chilling
so that
for
they
like
can get
hours,
out.
guys. We've been chilling for hours.
That's how these things
I did a stream earlier
and I would stay
and did another stream.
far away from it
And
personally.
I love these fake
All right.
texts. Your
So-
browsing history shows that you've been doing this. We're going to leak all your data if you don't do this. I love that. Verification code. See, we missed the sign
Minor
up
Illusion
for
says that's
is
not
still
a
of interest. Yes,
ideas explained by even them.
No.
It's just a Ponzi
that's
scheme.
not what I
Yep,
meant.
pretty much.
You should do it.
Minor
ETC,
Illusion
more
says that's not
ETC
a tech,
videos.
10 strong go
Their
away,
Mystique
and they
update
pay you
coming.
strong from other people signing up. Yep.
By the way,
Nice
if you
to know
guys don't
Ponzi
know
scheme,
if I
bad boys.
read the comments, I
It's
tried to,
terrible.
but it tends to be a little bit difficult to keep up with everybody. So if you want to like leave any comments or anything like that I can check out, I'll do my best to get to it. Somebody's asking me to do some more ETC videos. I have a feeling when ETH 2.0 hits, ETC is going to skyrocket. So wants me to cover ETC a little bit more. Realistically, Ethereum Classic is ETC or Ethereum. It's the original, it's the OG, right? So I mean that is quite possible because some of the similar upgrades that are proposed with different EIPs can be
Like
applied to Ethereum
con.org.
Classic.
There's a few issues.
So we'll see how things go, how things line up.
See if I can pull this up.
Yeah, I have it on low on
So,
purpose.
Here you go. So good things.
So
it
I can
does
talk
have
over 'em.
all the services. Kind of a bad thing. The wallet is kind
There
of
you go.
trash. The web wallet.
How to mine ton.
Is
Who
extremely
did that? Was it Rabbit Mining?
trash.
Somebody did a video on how to mine ton.
So
One
that
of you
needs to
guys
get
did
worked
it.
on. You have you're gonna have a harder
Rabbit
time
mining.
liquidating, but I believe they do have this bridge, so you can bridge over to Ethereum. That being said, if you bridge over to Ethereum, then you're also still going to have to pay the Ethereum bridge price. It would
So
probably be
Gate.io,
better to
Uniswap.
do. They do have a Binance Smart Chain bridge. I'd recommend using that one personally, so you don't have as many fees. Just some points there. Still,
If there's a
You're
legit
basically-
DeFi stuff on ETC,
what I'm
I'd be
saying is
interested
you're
in
going to
learning
have
about
a
it.
little
Yeah,
bit of a harder
that's the biggest
time
thing is the
liquidating,
development made
but the
for
bridges are there, which are going to help.
that particular coin, Ethereum Classic, isn't as
As
profound
far
as Ethereum.
as their
Ethereum
founders
itself.
were
Oh, here
from
we
the
go.
Telegram messenger, but it was handed over to the
Wow.
Ton community.
Wow.
So as far as I know, the developers of Telegram
This dude just went
are not
off on my
supporting
boss.
this at all anymore, and the community is just using that as clout chasing. And that's kind of where we're at this point.
That's crazy.
So I'm up in the air.
Let me see if Crypto
Like
Mykel's
I
coming
said,
back.
right now, as far as Ton
So
coin's
you're
concerned,
talking about
it's a
continuing to mine
very,
Ravencoin. Let me check it out here real quick.
It's a very speculative
So
project.
let's see here. Tao says, so continuing to mine
There's
Ravencoin
other
after the
options out
halving,
there that
is
are
it worth
just
it in your
doing
opinion?
better.
Let me bring down Son of a Tech and bring you
Right.
guys
Like
focus. Let me actually let Son of a Tech know that I'm live, by the way, just in case Crypto Mykel does come back. I don't know if he will.
JBane DC2 says, at Son of a Tech, good morning, bro. Hope you're doing well. Any thoughts on Raven having profits are way down at the moment, and you're waiting for the influx of miners on Ethereum Classic? Yeah, I mean, the price has to compensate. The thing that has to compensate for the
I'm gonna turn
price
him down
is
just a
that
bit.
the miners have to basically,
All right, there we go.
you know,
All right, so
put in spots
Ravencoin mining. So since the halving this morning, not much has changed. We are losing some hash rate, so people are probably turning their rigs off because it's not as profitable to mine Ethereum anymore. The difficulty hasn't gone down, so that kind of
over that market.
it's not going to adjust right away. It went down a little bit since the initial halving, but not much. And so as Ravencoin becomes a little bit less profitable to mine because everything's halved, we may have people drop off, which is going to lower the difficulty, going to drop the hash rate, and then things are going to stabilize. We need to give it some time for everything to stabilize before we do anything. But basically, you know, is it profitable to mine? I believe it will be. What's probably going to happen is we're going to be mining this cryptocurrency, and even though, let's see here, what to mine hasn't really updated too much, you can see that it's falling down. So Ravencoin showing here the old number. That's the old number. The top number is the accurate number. Whatever your profits or average Ravencoin earnings over the past 24 hours is what you're looking at. So basically half of 500 is where I'm at. You know, is that enough to sustain me in my operation, paying for electricity and stuff like that? Probably not. I can mine a more profitable cryptocurrency, so people may switch. But in the long run, because the item is going to be more scarce, because Ravencoin is going to be less of, if Tron Black and a lot of the Ravencoin devs continue to do what they've been doing, which is to promote Ravencoin.
That was fun.
Hey, I was answering a question. I was wondering if you were coming back. But hey, let me finish answering the question real quick and you explain what happened. So, long story short, let the network adjust first, Tao. Keep an eye on it. But I believe that as Ravencoin becomes more scarce, a more scarce supply, but Tron and Ravencoin as a community continues to develop and grow, then yes, it will be more profitable. We'll see Ravencoin, not financial advice, but I'm speculating a 25 cent is very easy to do for Ravencoin. 50 cent, very possible. Then you start getting like, will it hit $1 and stuff like that? That's full-on speculation. But with a market cap of less than $1 billion, because we hit $2 billion in the past, a market cap of less than $1 billion, the overall supply about half already, 50% is out there, and what we mine or each block reward is half, means more scarcity. Keep the demand we have, if not build upon it. We should see a price increase for Raven. Is the point that I'm trying to make. What happened to you, Crypto Mykel? What are you talking about?
Yeah, I mean, so it was my neighbor. He's like, "Hey, man, my chickens got out." I said, "Oh no, where are they at?" "Over on your land." I said, "Oh, we got dogs that live right behind us that aren't like, they are not the nicest dogs. They don't ever cross. I mean, they got wire fence up, but these chickens can get over the fence. So I'm gonna go round up some chickens before we had some dead chickens, and I had to go make sure my dog was inside."
And so you saved the chickens?
Save the chickens.
Save the chickens. Good job. That's crazy.
I love chickens.
We got a rooster in my neighborhood, and I'm in like the city.
You're in Florida, man. What are you doing with chickens?
We got roosters. Like they wake us up every morning. It's crazy. What's up, Doge Lord Apparel? How you doing, bud? See the shirt that I'm wearing?
A rooster.
All right, Money's been
that's right. Smash it. Smash the like buttons. That's right, Doge Lord.
All right, so
good old Yardbirds.
What's up, Mallory?
I'm actually looking at getting some Yardbirds myself.
I bet he picked them up like in Zelda. You picked up the chickens like you were in Zelda, Mykel?
I snatched them up by the legs, man.
That's what Paul Daltrey was saying.
Snatch them up by the legs,
Let's
real
see,
quick.
Son of a tech going off. I wish
they
you
flap
would
their
come join
feathers.
us.
Good old chickens. But yeah, I'm actually looking to get in a few of them once we get things situated here. Get some chickens, have them out here, and for the winter time, I want to put like an S9 or something, an ASIC of some sort, pipe in the hot air into the hen house instead of having like an ultraviolet red light that's there, and you know, make some useful heat. Raffle. Yeah, I mean, right? Damn chickens. The chickens are nice, though. They're not too terribly bad.
How did they get out?
But its market cap is only 5
I
million.
guess he left the gate open or something. Something happened. I didn't ask. I just jumped to get chickens.
32% volume.
Said I need them. I was like, okay, dokie.
I don't know.
Let's go get some chickens.
I just always lean towards like
But I imagine the gate was open. Technically, we're not allowed to have chickens where we live
that
due to
being
city
said, like,
ordinance. Because we're like right on the verge of
there's
city
that
and
one that's had a bumpy
uh,
road for development.
county.
I think it was Zcoin or something like that.
But
Look, if anyone asks, tell them I said it was okay for you to have chickens. All right, tell them to come talk to me.
Look at Shinji coming in
So,
hot.
like, a rebrand
coming in about the
is
chickens.
very confidence-inspiring to me.
I'm eating chicken right now.
Oh, delicious. You know what's really funny? You can feed chickens chicken, and they'll eat it.
Are they not
They are
able
cannibals,
to
man.
discern? So they don't care.
Mm-mm.
Like they're not going.
You
They're
can,
not going
you
like,
can
hey,
feed them eggs.
this tastes kind of like chicken.
This tastes kind of familiar.
Happy Happening Day.
Yeah.
Lee says how much he pays.
You know,
Haven't
I-
made great
I-
dinner
I-
gifts.
I wish
Man, different kind of chickens. These are egg chickens. These aren't
Egg chickens.
Egg chickens.
Those are good chickens.
These are good chickens.
Says that they got 200
But they're like garbage cans, man. They're just like goats. They just,
pretty crazy.
except for they don't eat metal like goats do. But
That doesn't even make sense.
But once they eat, don't that make the eggs taste a little different?
yeah, I mean, you want to feed them like things that are good for them.
Yeah. Like if I fed my chicken a bunch of garbage, my chicken will probably
Yes.
taste like garbage.
Yes, that's like if the chicken tastes. But if you keep them mainly grain fed, it makes it makes the eggs more rich. Give them things that provide more protein, things like that. The eggs will be more beneficial in protein.
But ether mine's pretty steadily high, so if you
So what you guys have been doing in here? Sorry, I had to go away for a little bit.
No, we're still just chilling, chatting. And Kel left me alone to go fight some chickens, so I've been sitting here talking, answer some questions. Realistically, I want to wrap up the stream here in a little bit. We've been going for well over 2 hours. I was wondering if Sonatech gets done, we can get some of those streamers, but I don't know when he actually gets done.
He's still going, man. He looks to be he's chatting away.
He's going strong. He's answering questions, which is good. I wish Transaction Street will just like add Ravencoin and other coins that we can see instead of just Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, XMR, Litecoin, stuff like that. One of the reasons I like using Litecoin is for lower transaction fees and stuff. If you actually look at the top left-hand corner, Ethereum transaction fees right now are $18 a pop. Bitcoin is $63 a pop, or 63 cents a pop.
Ooh, that contract fee.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
$113, $115 on median contract fee for Ethereum.
Yeah, that's why I don't deal with
nasty.
any of that. I always stay on wallet to wallet.
Feed them 100% catfish. That's Paul. I don't know if they eat fish. I don't know if they. I'm sure they would.
You don't eat fish?
No, Paul asked, said feed the chickens fish.
Oh,
100% fish. Nothing else. I said I don't know if they would eat fish.
oh, that'd be a really fishy chicken. Ah.
What about a turducken?
Oh, yummy.
You guys ever had a turducken?
It's delicious.
What if
Turdunk.
you fed the chickens all natural, 100% genuine Kobe beef all the time?
I don't know.
Get in here. Get in here, you streamers from Son of a Tech. Get in here. I dropped the link. Get in here.
Ooh.
Let's since it's getting towards the tail end of the stream, let's talk about Ravencoin some more. Let's talk about
What up, Magic?
Yeah.
What's up, guys, from Son of a Tech stream. If some of you clicked the link and came over, I appreciate you coming over. Me and Crypto Mykel been hanging out for quite a few hours. I've been online since this morning. Bits be tripping. Was talking about the halving, and the Ravencoin halving has taken place. In case you live under a rock. And it's going to take some time. Everybody's like, to the moon, but no, it's going to take some time. The network hash rate, the network difficulty is going to adjust. And then we'll really see how things come out. Right now, if you check out what to mine, the top number for what to mine is about correct. The bottom number is not. The bottom number is your estimated rewards over 24 hours. The top number is your estimated rewards. Whatever you were making before, so if your machine was making 500 Raven a day, you should be making half of that, so 250. And that will cut into your profit margin if you're concerned about fiat. If you're not concerned about fiat, remember, like I always say, it's always about the amount of cryptocurrency you earn, not the dollar value.
Amen.
For example, with Ethereum, even though Ethereum took a huge hit, we went down from 38 4K. My system on the fiat value dropped from $80 to $50. And the thing is I'm still making the same amount of Ethereum that I've been making. I'm still making the same amount of Flux that I've been making. I'm still making the same amount of Firo that I've been making. The only thing that's changed is Ravencoin had a halving, and so obviously the amount of Raven I'm making, it's getting halved, hence the word. And Ravencoin has great potential there. A lot of good things that the project has to offer that I don't think people fully realize or understand yet. But with a market cap of under $1 billion, if the demand stays strong or the demand builds up from where it's at, I think that we can easily see a 25-cent Raven or higher. I mean, in the past, if we look at overall market data, in the past, the highest dollar value that Ravencoin hit, I believe, was what?
Earlier this year, or well, not this year, last year.
25 cents, something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, it got close to 25 cents, maybe 23 cents. So I definitely see Ravencoin.
And what does it say right there? All-time high. Scroll down a little bit. Should tell you.
I got a prediction.
Show more. Click show more.
What's your prediction?
My
28
prediction
cents.
is
There you go.
no. My prediction is the price of Ravencoin will not change, but the hash rate and all that will balance out to where it was within 20% of what it was before. But the
Okay.
price of coin will not change because too many people know about it. Whenever a lot of people know about something, the coin gets more stable.
Okay, I understand that. So less volatility. That's a plus. That's a plus.
Yeah. Like Bitcoin, it's not going to, go 10x or go 100x. I don't think ever anymore. Maybe over the period of 20 years. But like those poop coins, those are the ones that are going to go to the moon.
Okay, I see what you mean.
Hold on, let me check my tweets from Elon Musk real quick. Did he tweet about Ravencoin yet?
No, he didn't. You should probably go tag him and ask him to. So if we look at Bitcoin's halving chart, basically about a year after the actual halving, we saw a price increase of Bitcoin. Not saying that's what's going to happen for Raven whatsoever, and Tech Shinji's point is very valid. But, statistically, we should see some type of price increase on Ravencoin. However, again, because so many people know about it, so many people are in the proof of work arena for Ravencoin, it's definitely a possibility that it's not going to go crazy like all these other coins. But it's still going to be profitable. It's going to level out, and it's still going to be profitable. I mean, if we look at the net hash, Ravencoin's nowhere near what these other coins are at, right? So 931 terahash on Ethereum. It's 307 terahash on Doge, 330 on Litecoin, and Ravencoin is just at a mere 7.42 terahash. So obviously as more miners come on, which that terahash, that difficulty has dropped down and the hash rate's dropped down. If I refresh it, let's see here. Yeah, it's dropped down quite a bit.
Thank God. I
Yeah.
mean, what? Sorry.
Wow.
Get off the network. So as people drop off the network, the net hash drops down. Then later on, the difficulty will adjust. The difficulty is not going to adjust right away. We're not going to see a price increase right away, but we could see Ravencoin get some potential good news because of that happening. It's just going to take time. It's not going to be instant. Hate's a strong word. I just like when a lot of users are like, oh, there's a halving or there's a fork or something. I'm going to get a bunch of this coin. And they don't understand that sometimes it's a soft fork or it could be a hard fork, but you're not getting a 2-to-1 or a 1-to-1 or whatever. It's just like network improvement, stuff like that. So the halving is just having the block reward, not really doing anything to like, benefit what you already own and stuff like that. So just making sure that you're fully educated on the thing. We're around 9 cent right now. It has gone up 3.25% the past 24 hours, but we're not going to see like to the moon shot anytime soon. But I do have the reason why do we hang on, let's back up here. Why do we as miners support Ravencoin? Can any of you answer that? Why do we as miners support Ravencoin? Let's talk about that real quick.
For one thing, no pre-mine. Amen to that part. That's
Right.
like my biggest part of it.
Community centric.
Community
It is
centric.
based on the community.
Right.
It's very
We don't have to beg
decentralized.
Vitalik.
Right.
But that
People running nodes are people that want to run nodes, not people that are they choose or they tell to or they pay to run nodes, which makes it a decentralized situation. Proof of work, so therefore it is secured by the network.
But see, that's one of the hardest things to overcome. Here are some of the fair points, right? So few projects other
Basic
than
resistant.
Bitcoin are...
Can't really say
No, you can't say
basic
ASIC
resistant as of now.
Yeah.
As of now, they are pretty basic resistant.
So
Resilient.
resilient is a better term. Yeah.
Resilient.
Yeah. So few projects other than Bitcoin are the following, and this is talking about Ravencoin, right? Proof of work, which is what Ravencoin is. Fair launched, which is what it was. No fundraiser or no sale. It's free and it's open source, so anybody can go to GitHub, get the fork, one of the projects, and implement, change, adapt. No controlling entity. Tron Black doesn't own Ravencoin. You don't own Ravencoin. It's decentralized. No pre-mine, and the network has been around for years. So there's a sense of
Amen to the no pre-mine.
I hate pre-mines, but I mean Ethereum was pre-mined, right?
Yep, it was.
So
Yeah, like a significant portion of it actually.
So I mean Ethereum's popping off, but that's because of other various factors, DeFi, DApp, stuff like that, venture capitalists. But Ravencoin to me hasn't really fully utilized or realized its potential yet. People haven't realized what Ravencoin can be used for in a sense. Our brother Savage Mind, who's no longer with us, did plenty of good content. I went over that earlier in the stream about Ravencoin, the benefits of Ravencoin, how to use assets. And we actually had, just to recap, I know some of you have been with us this entire stream, but just to recap, we were talking about utilizing the asset and make it a unique asset to tie to each vehicle. Say it's like a rare Lamborghini or a rare car. And in that asset, we will have all the documentation for services, what was done, what mods, oil change was done at this time, engine swap at this time, all of that data in those assets. So that way, if you sell that car, you transfer the asset to that new individual, and now they have a full history of what happened to that vehicle. There's a lot of good use cases out there, and that's why I say Ravencoin hasn't really been fully understood as far as its potential. And Humble Miner's been doing a great job in trying to promote the space and draw some attention to it with Tron Black and a number of others who participate in Decentraland, auction NFTs in Decentraland. But yeah, right now you can see that the network is fully 100% decentralized. Two Miners has most of the net hash at 36.3%, and 27.9% goes to Flypool. We're not centralized. Like if we go look up, let's go see if Raptorium is still very much centralized. Let's find out.
The answer to that is no, Tech Man. I don't think so.
It's not 100% anymore. What was the question, Crypto Mykel?
He's asking if Raven has no new roadmap. No, I don't think so. I just went to go search their website. It doesn't look like they've changed anything.
Okay, Dogecoin is decentralized. I'm trying to find, so Raptorium was very not centralized. It calmed down a little bit. It's at 65.7, but we don't want to have 50% or more of the net hash on the pool. Realistically, if you see your pool that you're mining on is climbing up there, it's like 42, 45, 46, you really want to switch to a different pool, because as a miner, it's our responsibility to keep the network decentralized and not just put everything on one single pool and cause issues. Now, there's some coins out there that only have one pool and there's no choice, so I understand that. But I really like to support cryptocurrencies that support the miners, and that's what Ravencoin has done from the jump, as well as try to keep the network decentralized. So Ravencoin's got a lot of positive things happening for it. I'm excited for what the possibilities are. And we're getting ready to wrap up the stream, so if you have any questions, please let us know. Definitely fundamental. Rest in peace, Savage Mind. Really good guy.
Right.
Definitely check out Savage Mind on YouTube. A lot of good videos out there. Some of them may not be up to date because like he did like a wallet update video. Obviously the wallet's been updated since then. But other than that, all the other videos, most of them will stand the test of time and are very useful and helpful to others. So I'm gonna read some. I'm gonna go through, look for some questions. Crypto Mykel, if you want to go ahead and lead
What up,
off.
Son of a Tech? Son of a Tech is in your chat.
Oh, nice.
He says that's what happens when the pool and the miner dev are the same. He says in RTM's case.
Right,
Yes.
right, yeah. Raptorium.
Yep.
All right. Any questions on your end? If you have any questions, please ask it
Questions.
now, either on Crypto Mykel's stream or my stream. I'll also take Shinji's in here if you have any questions. He's working. We're all working, but we make it work for you guys.
Yeah, I don't look
Hey,
at
guy, I
any
got a
questions
question
in
for
my
you.
stream.
What's the question, Tech Shinji?
What are your plans with Ravencoin now that it is officially halved?
Well, my plans is to HODL a decent portion of it, but I want to use it for assets and IPFS. Also, I would like to start creating NFTs on there. It's very easy to create NFTs on there. There's plenty of guides out there. NFTs is a popping space. The only problem is that the NFT market for Ravencoin isn't as profound as Ethereum. But I think once there's some more attention on the topic of NFTs in Ravencoin, we could see it be a lot better. And obviously, we can mine the Ravencoin and then use that Ravencoin to create assets, to create NFTs, to participate in other forms or factors on the Ravencoin network. I really like the Decentraland. That's really fun to hang around in and check out some of the various projects that are in there. And there's a lot of good projects out there. I haven't raised one particular project, but my plan, to answer your question, HODL a decent percentage, continue to create or utilize assets and create NFTs is what I'm going to do with my Ravencoin.
For me,
Very,
the
very
answer
nice.
is nothing. I don't mind Ravencoin.
Do you have any?
Do you have any? He should.
Maybe a couple hundred, maybe. I'm holding it, but yeah.
Couple of thousand somewhere.
Definitely
just
not a couple
sitting away.
thousand.
Post your address
Definitely
in
not.
Discord. We'll drop some on you.
Remember when Ravencoin was like worth fractions of a penny, like
Right.
earlier this year? Man,
Right.
good times, good times.
Remember when Bitcoin was? No, we could always go back. So Clip says perfect timing for you to mention that, text engine. Clip says I need a time machine to go back in 2013 and buy ETH. If you went back in 2013, brother, I would send you back with some money to get you some Bitcoin too. Ravencoin is kind of pumping right now. Yeah, it's up about 3-4%. It's pretty cool. Guys, if you want to join the Discord, Crypto Mykel has it linked in his description. For me, it's behind a paywall, unfortunately. As Son of a Tech experience, there's a lot of bots, scammers, and fishers out there, so I did put it behind a paywall. If you join the community, you can get access to the Discord, stock drops and stuff. It's a growing Discord, so it's not going to be popping like Red Panda, but it's definitely a growing one.
I like his Discord.
Let's see
Techman
here.
says, good luck on the shuffle homebrews. Yeah, I didn't participate today. Nothing really piqued my interest of what I wanted.
Real quick, Serpent. The thing about the time machine that we always say, I got one better.
What?
See, getting a time machine is very complicated and all that. No, I'll just take an almanac from the future. That's all I want.
An almanac for the future, so you can know. Yeah. Very good, very good.
Yeah, an almanac that has all the cryptocurrency prices by the month. Yeah,
And
that's all I
it's-
want.
But you still need a time machine to go get the almanac.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, I'll pay someone for the almanac, like a
You
couple
pay
of Ravencoin, maybe like.
Here you go. Go get me this almanac. So, Crypto Mykel, WHMR on my stream says, guys, isn't everyone overhyping Flux a little bit? The Nvidia Inception program
yeah.
seems to be so theoretical. There's hundreds of companies in there, even as premier members.
For what Inception is yes. Everyone.
For
I
the
mean, I've
NVIDIA
made a
Inception
video
program.
about it. I've made kind of a video about it, blanketing. You know, of course, my node update video. I just kind of touch on it because it's big news because it's Nvidia. That's really
Yup.
Right.
it. I love Flux. I've worked for Flux. I run Flux node. I mine Flux. Yeah, it's kind of a. I have a biased opinion, but as a community standpoint, yes, it's overhyped a little bit. People are making huge videos, of course. Remember, people are out to like pump their bags, guys. Like, come on,
Yeah,
Give-
that's really what it's
Whoa,
it's
about.
whoa.
really
Pumping the
what's going
bags.
on. But it's great innovation for what's kind of going on. The Inception program is like it's kind of like a startup seed funding. You know what I mean? Like it's really kind of what it is. Does
Yep.
Flux need a seed funding? No, they do pretty well for themselves. But getting into something like that as a crypto-based project is big. Don't like overthink that it's not. It is not groundbreaking technology. It's nothing but seed funding basically to help them get their foot in the door with running Nvidia-based hardware. It's not mining related whatsoever, like at all. Don't think that it is. It's not. The Inception program is mainly going to be there for what they have working with like the Nvidia Jetson nodes that they're running right now.
Right.
The nodes are getting put on the Jetson Xaviers, so stuff like that is what this is going for. They're trying to go for like Web 3.0 kind of thing. You know, they're trying to advance their technology, not so much anything else, and that's really all it is. And it's good. It makes Flux more mainstream. 100%. It does. It puts them front and center.
Yeah.
But that's really like all. It's not like crazy, groundbreaking technology. It's an advancement in the space, but not technology standpoints.
And it also helps bring a little bit of
For now.
legitimacy to the Flux brand. You know, working
Right.
with a prominent company such as Nvidia will help them out. And I mean, Ravencoin just went up, 0.002 of a cent, so we're up to 4%. So it is kind of like mini pumping, but it's not going to be like, life changing money anytime soon. So
Yeah, I know the goal
It's
right
gonna be a
now
little
for the Nvidia Inception situation. What they're wanting to do, from what I do know and what I can say, is they're trying to look into utilizing GPU computing for like the nodes. So when people are running AWS, basically, is what Flux is. Flux OS is AWS decentralized into
that's
the
interesting.
blockchain. That's what it is. You can run games on it on Flux OS. There's tons of things that are out there. You can run Element, TeamSpeak, tons of things you can do on Flux
Kind of team
OS.
speak.
Yeah, and that's on
TeamSpeak as well.
decentralized server. You know, that's what you're running that on is what's been provided by people like me. I run a Flux node, so I provide the Flux ecosystem with resources for everyone to use. Like AWS does. Flux is AWS. So running things like the new NVIDIA Jetsons, the newer AGX ones, they have full PCIe slot on it. You can run a graphics card on it if you really wanted to. And that's kind of what they want to run for, is so that way you can run like that and get the GPU compute for rendering, for like render farms, AI, anything like that. Machine learning would be what they're kind of going for to do stuff like that.
I got one question for you, Crypto Mykel.
Mhm.
Do you think Flux will survive the bear market for the
100%.
next bull
Yeah,
run?
definitely.
You think so?
Definitely.
Oh, 100%.
Because they're making moves just like the Nvidia Inception program. Yeah, it's a little bit hyped up as far as the inception into the program, but
Right.
as far as making moves into space, drawing more legitimacy, drawing more interest. Zelcore wallet's pretty cool. There's various things that they're doing to draw attention to the Flux space.
Separate
And
entities.
right now,
Same company, but separate things.
yeah.
Nowadays, anyway.
And Flux is the second most profitable cryptocurrency for me to mine with my system or my rigs, and that's a mixed rig, AMD, Nvidia. So and plus the what was the second part, the 39%? What do you call it again? That you get
For parallel assets.
Parallel assets. So
Yeah.
Clips, my question is, when will miners be kicked off of ETH network? The answer to your question is in the middle of this year. However, what I would do is
That could change.
if you're concerning yes, exactly. If you're concerned about getting as much Ethereum as possible, mine it as much as possible right now until they literally kick you off. Until we are kicked out the door. Keep going, guys. But what can happen though is the difficulty bomb is set for later this year, right? June
Yep.
2022. But they have in the code written one more time they could delay it.
Yep.
But here's the problem that I see with that, and this is just my personal opinion. Go check out whoever. Basically, if they delay it, it's going to hurt their base. And what I mean by that is the people that have invested so much money, the VCs and stuff like that in Ethereum, if they continue to delay proof of stake, that could actually hurt their potential. So they're not going to want to delay it any more than it already has been. But like, yeah, June 2022 or 6 years from now, no, it's definitely going to be probably, if not this middle of this year, it's probably going to be the end of this year. But again, it's up in the air because remember, they can delay it one more time. How long that delay will be is a good question. The more they delay, though, the more harm they're causing they're gonna push people to Solana. They're gonna push people to Polkadot. They're gonna push people to other.
It needs
assets.
to happen.
It needs to happen.
It needs to happen for their project, for ETH to continue. If they keep pushing it off, it's not going to continue. People are going to stop.
Yeah, they
People are
kind
going
of
to lose
all.
faith into what they got, and
Yep.
and they're already starting to lose that as many times as they pushed it back as a ecosystem and what they have built. Granted, they did do a lot of the groundwork of what's kind of going on now for like the DeFi space and everything. But
we have no idea. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
no, you're fine. But they can be taken on, like they can be knocked down a peg or two easily if they continue what they're doing. And
they're the number 2 right now, but if they keep delaying things and pushing back stuff, they can
not going to be.
knock down a peg.
It's not going to be as functional. It's not.
No.
It's not.
Look at it now. I mean, look at Transaction
Yeah.
Street. Look, the transactions are $27 a pop, bro. Like, everybody was like, EIP is going to fix that, EIP 1559. Like, we warned everybody. Son of a Tech, myself, Crypto Mykel, Red Panda, we were in meetings with these devs, and we were trying to educate the masses. Guys, EIP 1559 is not going to fix the fees. We warned you. And they need to fix that. They need to fix that big time.
Yep.
The ETH 2.0, may make things a little bit better because maybe the miners, and when they say miners, I want you to understand something. It's not you and me mining that are doing this manipulation behind the scenes. No, this is MEV arbitrage bots making transactions, prioritizing transactions, and accepting so much money. Like, look at the contract fee that you see in the bottom left here. It's $137. Like, come on, guys.
It was 100. It was 113. Like 30 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Like, stupid.
What's up, Pavel? Hey, Paul
I
Daughtry.
agree, son of a tech, dude.
What?
This
What
is
do you
what
say?
about ETH Foundation owning 80% of the staked ETH.
Well, that's
It's
the
sketch, man.
yeah, man. That's what you get with
Sketchy AF.
Paul Daughtry tells Tech Shinji there's paper crypto almanacs too, or they make paper crypto almanacs. I don't know. They should though. Paul Daughtry, get on that. Local
Get on
Facebook-
that.
Yeah,
That way I
magic.
could go into the future, like 20 years, buy it, and come back.
He said EIP 1559 fixed ETH like LHR cards got into the hands of gamers. 100%, man. 100% magic.
That's funny.
It's
That
funny
made
'cause
me
it's
laugh.
true.
Oh,
Yep.
Thank you for the $10, Arcos, and a thank you. I appreciate you dropping that. Don't get super chats often, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Clip Z, when will miners get kicked off the network? My question is, when are miners kicked off the network? All right. So we don't have the exact date, Clips Z, unfortunately.
Mhm.
The point being is June 2022 is very much probable. I would say about 68% probability of miners being kicked off sometime in June 2022. The exact date, time, hour, minute, second, I do not have. But if you keep an eye on the channels, follow me on Twitter or follow any of your fellow colleagues like Son of a Tech, we will keep you updated when we get more information. I would like to have a meeting, Son of a Tech. I've been trying to get Carter in on it, but I haven't heard back from him. I want to have another meeting, kind of like we did with the EIP 1559, as we get closer to the EVE 2.0 transition. So if you can get some the merge, if you can help me out with that, Son of a Tech, I would greatly appreciate it. I'm not trying to lead the meeting. I'm just trying to get us together again one more time before the merge happens so we can discuss, probably try to educate some of the community, get some information out there and stuff like that. But we won't know more exact details until we get closer to the actual merge. And then Clip Z, like I said, hang tight for us, and we'll get you that information as soon as possible.
We'll know more as we get closer to June.
Right. 100 SHIB a year ago would be $595 billion today. Yeah, I know. You're making me sad. I already make myself sad because of what... If you guys don't know my Bitcoin story, go check out my interview with the Hobbyist Miner, and then you'll be really depressed. You just have to laugh. We knew. All right, cool. We didn't hit the lottery, unfortunately.
A little bit depressed.
What do you think? Oh, you talked about that, Crypto Mykel. Son of a Tech said, what do you think about the EVE Foundation owning 80%? Yeah, you talked about that.
Yeah, he said he thinks it, or what his opinion is that it makes him feel that the public doesn't trust ETH 2.0. They don't. And
Why would they?
I can say
They really haven't, like... Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying I don't. Go. You're good.
Yeah, Boy Matthew was saying Foundation owning 80% of the staked ETH seems like it goes against decentralization in the first place. Yep.
100%.
We think 51%ing a pool is bad.
Talk about
they're basically 80%ing a pool, and they're the project.
All right, so JRA says he has two Ryzen 3900X and two 3060 cards. What should I mine that does not have a high threshold? Well, for CPU mining, what is it? It's either Raptorium or what's the other one? Avon?
Avian or whatever.
Avian? Avon. Avon calling? Yeah. No. So Avian for CPU mining. And then for your 3060s, I mean, we can go ahead and look that up for you. Whattomine.com is a great resource. It is just an estimation. So you really got to go and kind of fine tune what your setup is and choose what's best for you. But yeah, let's take a quick look. So if you got two 3060s right now at 10 cents per kilowatt hour, PowerColor coins are looking very promising. You'd be averaging around $3.58 before electric, $2.91 after electric. Ethereum is still profitable. Now, if those 3060s are Rev 1 and they're not the they're the non-LHR Rev 1s, what I would do is Windows mine instead of Hive OS mining, because with Windows mining, if you follow me and Crypto Mykel's guide on the 3060 unlock, use a dummy adapter, which I also provided in another video, or have a monitor plugged into each of them. So that way it's just got a display output signal that it's picking up on. Install 470.05 dev driver, which is, again, in my video description, and you can get close to 50 mega hash per GPU.
Yep.
And
you
that
can't
will
mix
get you
them.
better
Don't
profit.
mix them, though.
Yeah,
don't mix them. I have that issue. My main PC that I'm on right now has dual 3060s in it. And one is a V1 and one is a V2. Both same card. But running dev drivers doesn't recognize the version 2 card at all.
And I
you
switched
can't
over to
do
Hive.
anything with it. So
I switched
you
over
go
to
to
Hive.
newer drivers and you get a GIMP 3060 out of that.
And on Hive OS, where my system primarily is now, I have mixed LHR cards and non-LHR cards. As soon as you plug in a non-LHR, or excuse me, a normal LHR card into your system, even on Windows, Windows will try to update you every single time, even if you pause it, to get that driver off. So we'll update you from 470.05 to whatever it wants, and then you're not getting the same hash rate. So you have to literally lock it down to such a point where Windows Update is not talking to the outside world anymore. Install the driver, get dummy adapters, make sure that it's a full by 16 slot on your motherboard, not a riser, and then you'll get the 50 mega hash per card. But I would say ProgPal type coin, Ethereum, or as you can see, the next coin down, Conflux, Tano, Ravencoin. Ravencoin might be a little bit of a good choice, but either way, you're making about $2 to $3, possibly $4 if you get the full hash rate out of those cards. And that's the answer to your question.
Correct, fundamental. I think 3060s are great on
Real quick,
Flux.
Serpent.
What's up?
Real quick, Serpent. I can confirm that the 3060 Revision 1 Unlimited does work on an 8x slot.
Okay, there you go. There's your answer.
8x or 16. Anything under that, it does not.
Okay.
Nope.
And what's funny is the 6500 XT is gonna only be a by 4 slot. So even if you plug it into a by 16, it's only gonna be running at a by 4 level, which is
Yep.
kind of weird. But
Not
then
enough
again,
channels. Not enough channels open.
well, even still, that card is not powerful enough to even saturate a by 4. So I guess it's not really necessary. Like even if we plug a 3080 or 3090 or 3090 Ti into our by 16 slot, that's running at PCIe 3.0, we are not saturating those slots at all. It has plenty of room, so us advancing to PCIe 4.0, 5.0 does not make a single bit of difference. And as I mentioned in my really old video, if you go look back, whether or not mining on PCIe 1.0, 2.0, 3.0 makes a difference when you have risers. Obviously, it doesn't because you're running each riser at by 1. But it does not make a difference for as far as hash rate. Dang, I'm getting some questions now. You guys are good. Let's see here.
Yeah, the example I give people, because that's really confusing to a new miner, the PCIe lanes is literally just the roadway where the information travels.
The data.
The
Yeah.
GPU is like the warehouse where all the work is done.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So, got a question here from, I can't pronounce your name. I think it's Aggregacker Visuals. My apologies if I butchered your name. I'm so sorry. What are your thoughts on Ergo when ETH goes to proof of stake? So, Son of a Tech did a really good job talking about some of the other assets that would be available or that one can switch to when ETH is no longer mineable. Ergo is very much a good coin. Ergo, first off, has been making some moves in the space and trying to grow its presence and legitimize its presence in the crypto world, and it has done pretty well. It's not like some of the other coins that I've seen, S coins, where like they're just mineable, but then there's nothing you can do with it. There's no DEX. There's absolutely nothing you can send and receive. You can probably take it to Trade Ogre, and that's it. They're actually trying to make some improvements. So Ergo is a very viable, not valuable, but viable option for people to switch to when proof of stake comes about or merge comes about. And I do speculate, and I've said this many times, the coins that I feel that the people will flock to, the miners might flock to, primarily Ethereum Classic is one because big operations can easily shift their miners to point to Ethereum Classic, right? It's ETC hash versus ETH hash. They can quickly switch those big rigs or farms to Ethereum Classic, whereas if they were trying to switch to Ravencoin, then they have to adjust every single clock for every single GPU. They might have a master set that they could apply to everything or particular profiles to apply to certain cards. But it would be easier for them to switch to Ethereum Classic. So I see a lot of traffic going to Ethereum Classic, Ravencoin, Flux, and then some type of PowerColor coin or Ergo. Kryptonite GPU coins are profitable, but would that be where all the big guys go? Probably not. So for the at-home miner, it's more than likely going to be Flux, Ravencoin, Ethereum Classic, Ergo. Those are your top ones. Rio's picked up, Conceal's picked up a little bit. They've always been profitable, but they're not drawing as much attention as say Ergo, Ravencoin, or Flux and Ethereum Classic are. But that's just my speculation. I'm open to other opportunities. Let me know in the comments below. And we'll see how things. We'll actually see how things pan out. Well, I know this is a dumb question, but can you run 2 RTX 3060 Rev 1 on PCIe 8x2 configuration on Pentium G4560? Yes. The answer to your question, boy Matthew, is yes. Ergo viability will be significant. This is Son of a Tech, right? So this is some wisdom being dropped on us. Ergo viability will be significantly impacted by how they handle the reemissions thing. It's a very good point. That's why I said Son of a Tech already covered this topic. And, that's what you guys got to do. You're sitting here watching this live stream. First off, thank you for coming by. Make sure you hit the like button. But you take bits of information from myself, Crypto Mykel, Tech Shinji, Chump Change, Red Panda, Son of a Tech, whoever your favorites are, and you listen. But you do your own research on the side. And then you compare the data or the insight that you've been provided and make your own educated decision. Like the whole point of our channel is, at least my channel, is to educate the audience, or try to. And even when I make a mistake, I try to come back out and say, hey, my apologies, this is wrong, this is right. But I try to educate the audience so that way you guys can go be armed with the information and then make your own choices in life. Not trying to steer your ship, not trying to tell you how to run your mining rigs, just trying to give you the data so you can choose what's best for you and your setup. When is ETH moving to proof of stake? Sager R, you message came in a little bit late. We don't have the exact time or date yet. June 2022 is looking very much like when it might happen, but remember, the code allows for one more delay. However, the delay could cripple or hurt Ethereum network as a whole, especially everybody that's been in it. So June 2022 is the answer. What's the time, date, hour, second? We don't know. All right,
Yep.
Crypto Mykel, let's get ready to wrap up some things. I want to wrap up here because I got to get back to work. I am working to the left here. But do you have any questions on your stream?
Nope. Pretty well tame on my stream.
All right, so the main focus of the stream was Ravencoin. We got a little bit off topic, which is fine. We were answering questions. Are there any last minute questions? We got 5 minutes before we're gonna wrap up here. Probably close up actually at 12:45 my time, Eastern Standard Time. Son of a Tech, I appreciate you bringing some of the streamers over and you staying actually inputting some, providing some of your insight. Always love that, brother. Thank you. I wish you the best with your training and jiu-jitsu. Tech Shinji, you got any insight on what we talked about today, or Ravencoin in general?
Yeah, I would just say that don't look at what happened to Litecoin when it halved. Basically nothing. So don't expect craziness because it's well known, but stay in it for the long term. You don't ever make money if you go by profitability. You only make money if you go by the long term and hodl.
Time in the game beats time. No, time in the market beats timing the market. So I mean, time in the market means
Yes.
exposure. It means that's a trading terminology or saying, but it means exposure. Your time in the actual crypto market, whether it's Ravencoin, Ergo, Ethereum Classic, Flux, obviously if you were mining Flux way back when, and then Flux had its nice little pump late 2021, you would have been doing pretty good, right? So
Yeah, exactly. All the people that have made lots of, big bags of money, fiat conversion rather, have done it because they didn't time the market necessarily. Because if everyone timed, basically, the only way you're going to make it big, go to the moon or whatever, is if you hodl something and wait. If you just go in it for the profitability, then yeah, you're going to make that money right there and that's it. You're done. And you're never going to ROI. Well, it'll take a very long time to ROI.
wow, a lot of things are green right now since we started our show. Matic up 15%, near 18%. Looking for those dark greens. Where's those dark greens at? But yeah,
I sold off a couple of Ethereum nodes, so that's why the prices are going up. Every time I sell off a node, the price goes up.
So Bitcoin dominance wavering at 40%, Ethereum dominance at 19.2%.
Nice to see.
It'd be nice to have what we had back here in 2017, 2018, where we almost had a flippening going on as far as dominance, not so much market cap, but dominance. So, yeah, thank you guys for hanging out with us during this live stream. I'm trying to look for any last-minute questions here.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. So
Yeah, D-Miner says we really can't say until June. Yeah. June 2022 is like estimated, but again, they can delay it. Things could happen. Well, who knows? It's really up to the devs. Hence the reason why I would like to get, if you have your favorite crypto YouTubers out there, Red Panda Mining, Red Fox, Rabid Mining, whoever it may be, hit them up. Let them know that Serpent is trying to get a meeting together for before the merge, where we collectively come together, stream to our individual platforms, and talk similar to what we did with EIP 1559. If you're not familiar with that, go check out those videos. Son of a Tech did a very good job. Red Panda, myself, Bisbee Trippin, very knowledgeable, educational. Thanks to him for even setting that up in the first place. It was really his actions that led to that meeting. But I want to set up one before the merge. when we get more definitive proof that it's going to actually happen later this year. If it's going to be delayed, from June to 2023 or whatever, then we'll obviously delay the meeting. But let your favorite crypto YouTuber know that Serpent's trying to get something together so they can hit me up. I greatly appreciate it. And make sure you guys follow your respective channels so you can keep up to date on what's going on, when the merge might be coming. So Paul Daughtry, Ubik is somewhat unknowns, 50K volume, and on no major exchanges. All right, so you guys are just talking to each other. All right, cool. So that's going to do it for today's stream. It was a little bit longer than I expected. Again, thank you for some of you viewers that came over. Paul Daughtry, thank you for hanging out with us the entire stream, brother. You're a trooper. And make sure you check out the links in our respective video descriptions that help support us and what we do here. Check out Tech Shinji, Crypto Mykel, and as I'm assuming you guys are all subbed to Son of a Tech because you came over from here or from there. Most of y'all did. But yeah, get subscribed, stay up to date, follow us on social platforms, and we'll keep you guys posted. I'll catch you guys later. Don't forget, I got a new shirt design. I'm gonna shill it. New shirt design on dogelord.com. Sorry for the video quality. If you want to check it out, go check out dogelord.com. My video
in both of our descriptions.
Is it?
Yeah, I have Dogelord in my description as well. Not your link, but it's my link.
Wait, we should have called that out. Crypto Mykel's shirt is better, to be honest.
I don't know
especially if you're a Ravencoin lover, because his shirt
his
is
Ravencoin
like
shirt's
legit,
pretty
bro.
sweet.
Yeah, his
We
shirt's
probably should have
legit.
mentioned that a long time ago. It's been
Yeah,
Ravencoin stream too. Dang.
Yeah, we should have done that.
I'm sorry, guys. I failed you.
How'd you
Got
forget about that, man?
It's my own
Ravencoin
shirt.
logo's down here in the bottom. Yeah, this is a sick Ravencoin shirt. So if you like Ravencoin, go check out Crypto Mykel's shirt and collection. If you like circuits like I do and Chris Anderson or Dogelord does, I got some various circuit designs out and available. This merch, I know I'm shilling it. It just helps support the channel and what I do because I don't get paid. I don't have any big sponsors. You clicking the link or affiliate links in our descriptions help support us so that we can continue to create content for you. So sorry for the shill, but got to do it every once in a while. Anyways, we're out of here, guys. You take care.
Yeah. Later, guys.
I'm going to leave you with the wonderful visuals of coffee being made by Dogelord Coffee.
Oof. I'll roll the same clip.